buddy. I'm so sorry I'm late, but I still love you just as much.
Yeah. Chat and the fucking view counter's broken again.
No! Is it really?
Are you guys just using regular OBS?
Oh, it sure is. I mean,
No,
I
no,
think,
it's
yeah,
Streamlab. It
It's
should be
Streamlabs?
Streamlab OBS. I don't know about Miki.
I don't know about Mickey either. Let me see. About. I mean, I think mine is actually just OBS Studio.
Okay.
Oh, they have their Patreon users listed there. That's so cute. I didn't know they did that. Hey Cerberus, hey Salty Rick. Thank you guys for joining and thank you for testing the chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, you're right, the view counter is broken because I think there's 13 right now.
Yeah, I'm showing 13.
It says 0 at the top. Oh well. I still know you guys are there. I still love you. We'll say that. So tonight we're gonna be finishing up this D&D request for Shadow Reaper. It actually, as you can probably tell, is already quite close to completion. We went a little try hard on this one on accident. I accidentally the whole thing. But once we complete this, we're actually going to do a little bit of check work. We have some of our executive producers who have turned in some of their images to be turned into check characters. If you don't know what that's about, it basically just means that for those of you who meet that producer rank, if you want to have your likeness displayed in check, which is PhatDogStudios OG work, then you can reach out to us and let us know that is something that you're interested in. I didn't just trip over my words. You guys didn't hear that.
Didn't hear what?
Exactly.
So, quick question: what's left? This thing looks pretty much done.
So the pants and the shoes and the club and the bracelets. When you look really, and the belt. When you look really close, you can start to see like quite a few things that still need the shading. But other than that, yeah, it's mostly complete. I'm a little stuck because I can't decide on what I want the color of the jewels to be. But before I get too distracted, we do have another guest tonight, like special extra guest. We of course actually have a lot of guests, but we have one that I'm going to be focusing on for the purpose of question's sake, which is our one and only background artist for Czech, Roman. So, you guys give a nice warm welcome to Roman, and we're gonna see if we can't get to know a little bit more about our behind the scenes guy. Oh yeah, Shadow Reaper. They will. And Juan, my favorite bird is got to be between the blue jay or the cardinal. They're both very, very pretty birds, and I see them a lot here in the southeast U.S., and I just absolutely love both of those birds. So, I have a funny story for you guys. I find it all too appropriate for it to have been tonight, because I didn't even think about it. And for those of you who are returning from last week, you'll recall the story of me and my tonsils being removed, and my week-long stint of eating nothing but the Baconator from Wendy's. And how I had not had a Baconator from Wendy's pretty much since then. And that was when I was like 18. And just so you guys know, that was like almost 10 years. Oh shit, that was over 10 years ago. Don't let me fool you. I'm ancient. It was over 10 years ago now. So that was quite some time ago. And today we went to Wendy's, and I was in such a rush, and I was looking at the menu, and I was flustered. I didn't know what I wanted to get, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a Baconator. to honor the chat, I'm gonna get a Baconator. So I have my Baconator sitting here with me, and it is the primary reason that I was late. So if anybody you're gonna blame the Baconator.
Can never blame food.
You can always blame food. I blame food for making me fat. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Let's try that again. Lock on. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start the night out quick. Roman, say hi. Hi, okay. Just making sure we can hear you pretty okay there.
Yeah, it's mic fine.
Huh?
There's mic fine and everything. I think I made sure everything worked.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just double checking it real quick there before we start firing off with the questions. So something that I really want to know is, what would you say is the most, crazy thing you've ever worked on? Whether it be a request or your own project. What is something that you're, that's just insane or that you're, really, really proud of? Like a project of yours that you've worked on. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. Well, the most craziest thing that I worked on, probably just a couple months ago, summer. Webtoon was doing a little one-shot competition thing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that. But then a lot of things lined up to where I had to finish an entire 4-chapter comic in a month.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't get a lot of sleep that month. Last week of doing it, I think I got 4 hours sleep total in the week. Because I had a lot of part-time job. I was working a construction, and then I was doing that all day, and then I came home and then I just did the comic all night.
So you kind of remind me right now of the main character of a slice of life anime that's just struggling through all of these. You see them at every different little corner with all these different little hobbies and different little jobs. That's pretty funny. So did you end up finishing the little one shot for the webtoons? Yeah.
I did finish it. Yeah, I didn't do any shading, any lighting, but it was complete.
I mean, hey, that's what counts. That's what counts. Is there a place that we could go see it, or our viewers can go see it if you guys wanna check it out?
I'll give you a link in a second.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I think there was a question in chat for me that I might have missed.
There is indeed. So, question for Roman from Juan: what inspired you to start drawing?
Drawing. I'll give you the cliche answer. Oh, I've been drawing since I was a kid, blah blah blah, and then I'm gonna give you the actual answer. At one point I was just I watched this one anime where this one guy was I want to be a director, and I was I want to do that, but animation, and I just randomly started researching on how to actually draw, and that's how it started. So blame that one anime that I forgot the name of.
I don't know if I would say blame is the right word. We should say celebrate, because they gave us you. And I mean, I wouldn't have anybody else for the world, because you're awesome, and already just in the few times that we've gotten to collaborate together with Czech, I've really enjoyed it. So.
Me too.
Good. We'd have problems if it wasn't likewise. All right. Anybody else on the call right now or in the chat? Do you guys have any questions or something that you may have had a curiosity about? I'm throwing you to the wolves.
I've got a question. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Awesome. Great
not
answer.
even close.
Why not both?
Because reasons.
Honest answer, haven't seen anything Star Trek related.
I am the same exact way. It's not that I don't like Star Trek, it's just that I don't think that I've ever committed to really sitting down to watch it.
The only answer is Galaxy Quest.
I mean, I won't argue that. That was a great movie.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs was
Even better. Even better.
Spaceballs.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Jim Sauce, do you, hopefully you don't care, cause I'm gonna take this one cause it's personal. Jim Sauce asks Kikyo or Kagome, and I will 110% forever say it is Kikyo. Fight me.
Same.
Okay, let's go.
So I actually cosplay Kikyo. If any of you go and want to check out my Instagram, so that's Bun Bunny Cosplay, I post up a lot of my art and I post a lot of my cosplay stuff, and there is a very poorly done early cosplay Miki Kikyo on there because she's best girl.
Wrong answer, it's me.
Ooh, shit. No, you're right. You know, I never admit I'm wrong, but I will this time. The delayed laugh.
Never admit that you're wrong, but you will admit you're not always right.
There's a difference. There is a difference.
My stepdad has this really funny, it's an absolute and total dad joke, but I love it to bits and pieces, and it's basically like, I thought I was wrong once, but I was wrong.
That's terrible, and I love it.
I think it was the same person asked the same thing in the server, and I was like, if I had to choose, it would have to be Kagome, because I just don't like Kikyo's character. There was really no development with her.
I mean, you're right.
And then I was like, and if I have to choose, really, I would say myself. But if I had to choose with all the girls in Inuyasha, I would say Ayame.
No, hang on. What's Kagura, right? The fucking fan bitch?
Yeah, that's what someone else said. Someone else said Kagura, and I was like, I just don't think I can sit there and hear her say, I am the wind 10 million times a day. So, I
mean, I feel like they have to do that. Like, at this point, after how many times that we heard Inuyasha's yell out the keywords for the Tetsaiga, and you're telling me you can't listen to Kagura say, I am the wind? Windscar! Windscar again!
I mean, look,
and Windscar some more!
I just have to look at his butt the whole entire time, and then I'm like, please.
Alright, not gonna lie though, so a good friend of mine, Phil Mizuno, does an Inuyasha cosplay, and it is amazing, because he does one where it's in a suit and tie. And Lord, I will show you, because it is amazing.
There's an artist that I follow, and she does like different AUs for Inuyasha, and one of them is if Kagome hadn't have crossed between worlds, and like there's actual demons in her world, and she meets Inuyasha like as their adult. Well, she's an adult, and I get to see him in a suit and tie all the time. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Just the vocals, brilliant. All right, where? Okay, there it is.
I have an important.
Joe Rogan, pull that up.
So there you go. That sits above my desk, and I get to stare at that every day.
Oh man,
Phil's a sexy dude. He's also the sweetest, like most innocent person you will ever meet. And if everybody if anybody ever touches my babu, I will end them.
Wait, who is this again?
Phil Mizuno.
Oh.
He's a good guy. He's a Canadian cosplayer. Very, very actually popular, like quite well known. He also has a cute little like mascot called Mizu. That's like a little water cat. Like it's like a cat shaped like a little water droplet. Fucking love it. But yeah, he's just a really genuine guy.
I would really love to see just Kyle cosplay as Inuyasha, because goddamn, him cosplayed as Bakugo. That is mint content right there.
Mint content.
God, Kyle's a handsome dude. Like, straight the fuck up. It's infuriating.
It's unfair how good looking he is.
It's infuriating.
Like, Kyle, if you're listening to this, fuck you.
No!
You know, I really do not like the comment that I just read. Shadow Reaper says, quick reminder that people ship Rin and Shippo together, despite the fact that Shippo is technically over 50 years old. I don't like that.
I've never seen anyone ship Rin and Shippo together, ever. The only thing I ever see is Rin and Shishomaru, and it's so fucking bad, and I don't want it. Like,
I mean, when she gets older, but...
I mean, yeah, but older in their sense is like fucking 15. So
damn right.
So to answer Jim's question, though, it's like, why didn't they ever just wind tunnel the jewel shards? Do you honestly trust do you honestly trust Moroku with the fucking power of the Shikon jewel? You know how much that man would abuse that shit?
Dude, that
all the ass he would grab with it, you mean? Like, I feel like that's literally all that man would do with that power.
Well, I'm just gonna say, it would have corrupted him. Like, straight the fuck up.
Yeah. This man would have been like...
No bathhouse would be safe.
Haha, nice.
Nobody would be safe. What are you talking about?
Nobody would be safe. He, like... Everyone's booty up for sale if that man has the power of the Shikon jewel.
Hello, Lynx.
Everyone!
Hi, Lynx.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
So we'll drag it back now and take a step back away from Inuyasha. I will take a moment here to go back to the main topic at hand. Roman. Oh, don't sound so intimidated. I won't bite.
We're all friends here.
I don't know.
Much.
I might, but...
You can bite me, but not Miki.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I'm so offended! I'm so offended.
Roman, I've talked to you a grand total of 1 time before this, and I have 2 hard-hitting questions for you.
Go ahead.
Alright, what tools do you use to create your art with?
Hey.
I use the OG. Let me look at the back. Huion H610.
What even? Wait.
I don't know.
It's a thing.
It's
Okay.
a thing.
Excellent.
Even I don't know.
All right. I will accept that answer.
Okay.
It's just a basic drawing tablet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like an art program, and I was like, what the
no.
fuck is that?
It's a device that does magic.
Yes, it's a wand.
Yes.
I mean, that's how electricity works. It's magic.
Oh,
Exactly.
Lord.
As far as I'm
Electricity
concerned.
is magic, then I'm a magician.
I thought electricity was blessing of our thunder god Thor. But
No, it's just magic.
okay.
Transistors work by circle magic. That's all you need to know.
Electromagnetism.
There you go. Big
That would have
words
been funny
there.
if it didn't. Yeah, it would have been funny if it didn't stutter.
I mean, but at least we heard it twice. You didn't see me sassily eat my fry, because I'm pretty sure if you did, you would have laughed at least a little bit. Come on, guys. That made me look like it. I feel kind of bad now.
It's okay. I have a second question if Roman is open to such things.
Yes.
I am.
Change the
I
subject
also
for
used-
my shame.
Okay.
But also,
I also use
yeah.
Clip Studio Paint. If anyone.
Clip Studio Paint. I've heard several artists use that. I have a couple artist friends, and that's in their repertoire.
Yeah, it's really good.
Right on. Now it seems very flexible. The second question I have is, what are your thoughts on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Oh Lord.
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Good man.
We can
Excellent
continue. We can be friends now. All right. Good.
Wait, better
I still
question.
haven't- I
Which
still haven't
season
seen
is
it.
your favorite?
Okay, y'all. Now this is where you might start we might start having beef.
All right. Well, let's have
Season
beef
2.
then. Let's go.
Season
I'm a
2.
vegetarian.
Season
Season 2?
part 2?
No, wait. Season 1, part 2. Yeah,
Oh,
part 2.
Joseph, yes, my
Yeah,
man.
Joseph.
My
I
God.
just love Joseph, man. Like,
You guys really make me feel like I'm missing out my entire life by not having
Yeah.
watched JoJo.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen JoJo either. Don't feel bad, Miki.
Oh, okay.
Because of how different the first two parts are from the third one, it can be very polarizing.
Oh,
But
part 3 is hot
amongst
garbage.
amongst part 1, 2, and 3, there's going to be hopefully one of those that you really like. They're just very different from each other. That's all.
No.
I mean, honestly, part 3 was more of a spoof on the other two.
You say spoof, but it becomes the primary theme for the rest of time.
I know. That's what makes it a spoof.
Unfortunately, yes. Well, it's kind of, and also not, in the sense that Steel Ball Run is a thing that they decided to make that bears no weight onto what it should have been, but still carries through elements of each part in a very weird way.
Hence bizarre.
Yeah, JoJo is all over the place. You can love one season, hate the next, and then love the next one after.
I am very much in that camp. Well, I'm an excellent example of that. I loved part 1. I loved part 2. I hated part 3, and I loved part 4. To me, the only redeeming part of part 3 was Polnareff, and he is best girl.
Where do with
I
one
think
amazing.
most of the JoJo community agrees with you.
Where do I sit into this? I loved part 1 and 3, but 2 bored me.
Well, I mean, you can just be wrong, and that's fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think speaking manga wise as well, part 3 is Stardust Crusaders. Like that.
That is-
That's the full thing.
The terminology that the internet has come to put it on was part 1 was everything with I keep
Jonathan,
forgetting his name.
yeah.
What was the first guy? Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Everything Jonathan was what the internet calls 1. Everything with the Pillar Men is 2, and then everything with scans was 3.
It went Jonathan, Joseph, then Jotaro.
Yeah.
And then you got
Part 3.
Josuke, and then Giorno, and then
As far as I'm concerned, Giorno doesn't exist.
When was the
Yes.
Giorno does
Strong
exist.
opinions.
How
Okay.
dare you?
His
He's-
theme exists, though. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
the
Actually,
anime?
what you just brought up is one of the most infuriating things I ever had to learn when I was going through JoJo, because I had a conversation with a person that was the manga understanding of how the parts work, and I only know the anime and the shorthand version. So it was like there's one part 1, there's one part 2, and then there's part 2. What?
I actually have a question about JoJo's.
Yes.
So, was there a small, one-shot anime done in the early 90s with it?
Yes, there was an OVA for Stardust Crusaders in the early 90s that was done for it. It only covered the, I think it only covered just the final battle with Dio. I don't think it even covered, their trek across Egypt.
Okay,
It did-
because
There was Darby. I know there was Darby. I think it started in Egypt and then went from there, and then did it really fast.
It was very.
I know Darby's in
The reason
it.
I asked is because I remember being a very, very small child living in Japan, and just the pictures bring up kind of a nostalgia for me, and I remember something vaguely similar to it, but it wasn't a manga because I couldn't read at that point. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I saw the OVA whenever I was living in Japan. I just can't find any information on it.
Okay, the
the
OVA of
destroy it or something. I don't know.
The OVA had more than one episode, I think.
Yeah,
But I don't know what they did and didn't cover.
It had 10 episodes, but it was very sporadic. It
I think it only covered.
largely covered Egypt. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 1993. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I found it now.
Yeah.
So
they
there's
pick
one
and
thing-
choose the best exciting parts. So like they got Darby, I think they got like the desert guy, the first guy, and then of course they got Dio. They just kind of like picked and choose what they liked and then adapted those.
So
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I right in this? Because I feel like Devin was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at one point. Am I right in saying is Dio is he a vampire? Is that what he is?
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Hey, Miki,
Hey.
save.
No.
Thank
Well,
you for
there's
saying
one
I
thing
passed.
that needs to be corrected. I will not disagree that Polinarf is best girl for part 3, but overall, you gotta go with my man Speedwagon.
My
No,
man.
Speedwagon is the
Speedwagon.
husbando of us all.
Speedwagon is
I mean,
the fucking dude. All right.
Even after Speedwagon dies, this man is still best guy.
You have
what
to
are you
remember,
talking about? Spoilers! This man can't live forever. He's not an eldritch immortal.
she doesn't know that this show actually goes for like there are people that like get to like old age dying
Yeah.
eventually.
I mean,
That is
mainly
the
was
time frame that happens.
being an absolute and utter fucking troll. I mean, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been out long enough that I cannot get upset about spoilers. But I know very little about it, but I do know some. I apparently somehow figured out at some point in time in my life that Dio is a vampire, and that I'm pretty sure like JoJo is not actually like one individual. It's a lifeline of his
It's
ancestors that like
Joe.
tracked
Yes, it
down,
looks-
and their sole purpose is to kill Dio.
No,
Right?
JoJo is a nickname kind of through line that all the different part protagonists get in some form or another.
But
The
you are correct
Joestar
in-
bloodline
Yeah,
is
you are
the
correct in
common
saying that they
factor.
are
Correct.
all
Yeah.
Joestars.
So then, so then, the one thing that I kind of wonder about that, though, it raises a whole new question for me, which is the start of this. I feel like the start of it, the first time that JoJo ever really has to deal with Dio is when they're schoolboys, and Dio, like, tries to steal his lady. Am I,
Yes.
like, is that,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what starts all of this?
Well,
Kind of.
It's just
yes.
basically Dio being Dio.
Dio's an asshole.
Dio is essentially like a shit.
He's a douche.
He was an
Well,
asshole
for the
before he was a
record,
vampire.
Dio
That's
is
true.
my Among Us name, for those of you that are familiar, so that every time it happens, I
Oh.
can be like,
It was me, Dio.
me, Dio!
You meme inside of me. Get out of here.
So all I'm hearing is that if we ever play Among Us together, I can never trust you.
So I have been called like one of the greatest detectives. So I'm like a really, really good crewmate, but I also am
Good
sus
crewmates also make really good
100%
imposters.
of the time, and my color is purple. So if you guys have
Purple's
seen
always
any,
sus.
Purple's always fucking sus. We literally, like, I feel like we literally started that because before the memes, before
Thank you,
Thank
like,
you.
we
Thank you,
saw
Duncan, yes.
anything, because of the way that I would like troll people on that game, they started to look at me and my color being purple and being like, purple's always sus. Don't trust purple.
Well, crap. Every
lived
single
up to it.
moderator on our Discord's purple.
Yep.
Also, don't trust Rick.
All too appropriate.
Apparently.
My alter ego is pink though, and when I'm pink, I'm baby. Just so you know.
We have an Among Us floor gang server
Chat
on this Discord.
yeah, I have a Discord server where I gather people to play Among Us.
I invited you.
You invited me? Aw.
Yes.
I got an
Yes.
invite. Yay. Okay. Roman.
We need more big brains in that server.
Oh,
We
I'm
do
big
need more
brain.
big brains in that
We
server
need
because
we do. We have too many people who play that swift, smooth brain shit, and I'm not about it.
No, I'm here. I'm here for some big brain.
okay.
Well, yeah, we need that galaxy brain.
Yes.
Yeah. Fun fact, little known fact: Miki is actually a mind flayer.
I'm a what?
Am I-
Her in the background.
Although Rick, I will say, enjoyed that quality, that Poggers moment last night.
That was awful.
Oh yeah,
Why
no.
is this
It was
music so
bad.
sad? Why didn't anybody tell me this? Music
Because
got really
because I
fucking
just
sad?
I started discussing JoJo and
Well-
Among Us.
Well, I can't hear the music.
I'm gonna need you guys. Please don't eat my. Bro, I don't want. What?
Because he
You're
called you
a
Mind
Mind
Flayer.
What is that? I don't. Wait.
An illithid is a creature from Dungeons and Dragons that literally subsists on the brains
whoa.
of other creatures.
A
And
mind flayer? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Mind Flayer is its
Oh.
colloquial name in
Yes,
common.
okay, I know that.
They eat
Whoa.
brains.
Whoa, Walker. That's their word.
Whoa, I'm sorry.
Wow.
What are you trying to tell us, Walker?
No.
Look, I will say this: Mind Flayers are one of the most underutilized creatures in D&D, but I also don't understand enough of their lore to use them properly.
That's a mood.
They eat brains.
Outside of making them an NPC who just speaks in broken deep speech, which is adorable.
You'll trade me cat pics if I threaten to eat your brain. So okay. Down. I won't eat your brain if you trade me cat pics. That sounds like a fair deal. It's a fair deal. What?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
I was like, hold on. This isn't
Why?
this isn't music. I don't think we
Because
have
it's
this.
funny.
You gave me a heart attack.
Something tells me I'm really glad. I'm really lucky that I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was, but all I knew is that it wasn't like I thought something started playing like behind the scenes on my program, and that like it was about to like trigger some whole fucking copyright strike bullshit. And I was like, no! I literally
I was-
All I have to say is, if you know, you know.
I was also looking through all of my my browser at the moment. I was just like, do I just need to access this entire thing? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, no, I get really paranoid actually, even with the music that's playing, because like I specifically go in to YouTube and I put it on the loop. I click the little loopy play button, it pops up, this playlist is looping, it's lit up blue, but I still like go back and check it every so often to change it because I'm terrified it's still gonna find some fucking way, because it's YouTube, to pop onto a video that's not within this playlist. I just, paranoia is a thing, y'all, and it is serious.
When I can afford it, I'm just gonna pay for you guys for Streamlabs Prime. That way, you guys get Pretzel Rocks. This Pretzel Rocks is dope.
I feel like somebody just like dropped something like, pretzel rocks? All I did, my fat ass just heard pretzels, and I was like, pretzels?
No, it's a DRM-free music plugin for Streamlabs OBS, and it actually has a YouTube safe mode.
Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
Okay, Roman. So you've
Yeah.
told us about some projects that you've worked on. You've told us about your favors between Star Wars and Star Trek. Tell me a little bit about future you outside of Chuck. Do you? Oh my God.
Are you okay?
I almost lost my keyboard, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
You don't need
back to that.
keyboards to draw.
I'm interested in
No.
how you almost lost the keyboard. Though.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Roman's like, no, it's focus on that. I almost like knocked. I got really hands excited because my mother has said always throughout my life that if she tied my hands behind my back, I wouldn't be able to talk because I talk with my hands. And the sad fucking reality of that is I got cocky about it one day and decided to test it. Obviously, I didn't like physically tie my hands behind my back, but I like held them behind me and I started to try to talk, and your brain is so concentrated on trying to match the words with the hand movements that without the hand movements, the words don't flow right.
So you're a wizard.
Yes. Yes?
You're a wizard, Harry.
I hate somatic components.
But,
Ha! That's a D&D joke.
Darkon, you can go now.
Anyways.
We got it from here, buddy.
Roman, you've only briefly escaped. Oh, so, Mickey, how would you like the cat pics? Also, please save. Okay. Save? It's saved. I have not gone crazy. Thank you, Juan and and Jim. Thank you, Jim Sauce, for the $5. We of course really appreciate that to the super chat.
Much, yes.
You can send them to my Discord. That's totally fine. I don't care if y'all DM me. As long as you don't DM me dick pics, we're good.
It's a good rule of thumb.
It's a good rule of thumb. I think that's fair. You send me cat pics, we're cool. You send me dick pics, we're gonna have a problem. Unless, like, you know, you're doing something very creative, and then I might, like, all at it for a second.
You realize you just opened Pandora's box, right?
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Let me finish. I might all at it for a second, and then we have a problem.
Okay, then. Acceptable.
You sound like you're taking this proposition a little too seriously.
Well, no, I'm glad. I'm
Based
glad.
on the internet.
The reason I said that is okay. They know the consequences are the same regardless.
The consequences is the same regardless. You might get a little. That's impressive, and then you're you know, blocked or. And
then you're blocked forever. Yes,
yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
I'm glad it comforts me to hear you say that. Okay.
Oh God, no! I have a boyfriend. I love him very much. I don't need that. I really don't. I can appreciate something that's impressive or artistic, but that still doesn't mean that I'm gonna be like, yeah, send me another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Anyways, you've escaped this for long enough. Roman, before I choke and die on myself. What is a future project outside of Czech? What do you got going on? What do you want to tell us about? What should we be looking out for the Roman brand?
That's a hard one. I'm working on like a comic. Like I'm doing a lot of like the story stuff. Right now I'm behind this, like the story planning everything, and that's about it. I'm posting on Instagram like every day.
Yeah.
I'm not interested, and that's about it.
Which
yeah.
you know, if you guys want to follow him on Instagram, you know, as long as he's okay sharing out his name, please feel free to go ahead and plug that now.
I'm plugging that now.
Plugging that. I mean, you can just say it out loud if you want.
I just linked it.
Oh, okay, that too. That works.
Guys.
Yes.
I was just gonna say, Roman's art is dope. Go follow him.
Oh, it is. It's super dope. Like, super dope. I'm gonna get a super saiyan really quick. I just realized that I can't do Inktober today.
No.
Yeah, my afternoon has been every day for the past 4 days. My afternoon has been spent doing Inktober shit and fucking dying. I've gone through 2 ink pens already, and I'm only 4 fucking days in. So, you know, and each one has gotten more intense than the last. I'm trying to like really like work outside of my normal comfort zone on like random, like more artistic concepts, if you will. So Jared, Inktober is a common practice amongst different artists that when October comes up, there are many different like challenges that you can do. Of course, like some of them are like name challenges. I do recommend you to pay attention to who those challenges are coming from, because there are particular individuals that I will not particularly name out because I don't have enough knowledge on the specific situation, but I do know that there are some people out there who may not be the best inspirations for that kind of thing. But the overall concept, okay, I'm like getting off track. The overall concept of Inktober is to get you to draw one drawing a day that is done in ink. Some people do like digital line art. Some people do, traditional. For Inktober, I've never been able. For Inktober, I've never been able to get myself to do the full 31 days. So I'm trying like avidly and really hard to really stick to it. Let me see if I can Google opens some good Actually, no, let me get off the Facebook and pull up Instagram instead. Well, none of those are me. Let me try this. Hey! It's really weird to see yourself on Google, even though that's exactly what you search for.
I can't find me on Google.
You know, I'm just gonna have to do this like in a really actually. Oh my god! Oh my god! You just reminded me of something that's absolutely really funny. Are you guys fuck? What is it called? The Encyclopedia Dramatica? Anybody? Does anybody know what it is?
Let me look it up.
Like fucking 5 brownie points if you can tell me what it is without looking it up. You can look it up, but if you can tell me without looking it up, I will give you brownie points.
Sounds like something deals with a lot of trauma.
Don't tell you.
Does. I'm gonna have to do this really janky because I don't feel like switching off different programs. But so like these are some of the Inktober submissions that I've done to come back to that. So this was, so technically these were my pre Inktober, so these both count as day 1. This is day 2. This one was day 3. This one was 4, and this one was for yesterday. So I've managed so far to do 1 traditional ink drawing a day, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I really have, especially like the past 2. I've been like getting really like particularly very specific images in my head of what I wanted to do, and I'm really pleased with how they came out on paper. So yeah, that's if you're trying to figure out on Inktober, that's what it is. I'm not following any prompts this year, not like myself, but a lot of people do and will follow prompts, which is totally fine, totally viable option. It's just a lot of fun. It's a good way to keep yourself inspired, and you know, if you're into art, it's a good way to make yourself practice, to sit and try to really commit to that full, you know, 31 days. Alright, timer's up. Did anybody figure out what Encyclopedia Dramatica was?
Is it an encyclopedia of dramatic things?
Sort of, yeah. So, effectively, and I wonder if I can find it. Oh, did it get taken down? Did it get taken down?
Shame.
Interesting. Okay, I mean, actually, Wikipedia gives it a really good description. So, Encyclopedia Dramatica is a media wiki software-based website launched on December 10th, 2004, whose articles lampoon topics and current events related or relevant to contemporary internet culture in an encyclopedia fashion. Admittedly, I was on this website, and not as a person who posted or anything like that. I used to moderate for an art website, and there was an entire like section dedicated to this art website, and I like they put me on there as a mod and as like a frequent user, and man, some of the shit they said like had no grounds at all. Like they said that I was like self-prescribed like 18 different mental like disorders, and I'm just like, it's called ADHD, but that's all. Maybe a little depressed at that time, maybe just a smidge, but you know, just the one. But I mean, they like tore my ass to shreds. I think they even like maybe called me a lesbian, which no, absolutely no.
Oh my.
No issues at all taken with that, but at the same time, it is not what I am, you know? And it's just like, This website was some shit, and like back then, I mean, I feel like I'm really showing my age right now as far as like internet culture is concerned. Because like, if you were on Encyclopedia Dramatica back in the day, it was not really a flattering thing at all, but it was like big news, you know. People, we laughed so hard. I went through, because it's just like Wikipedia, right? You can like publicly make changes to all the posts, and literally to like shit post them, I went through and I changed all of the descriptions, as many as I could, until they like caught wind of my IP address or whatever, I don't know, and then blocked me. Hilarious. I was also maybe a little bit salty.
I don't like your opinion. Must be a lesbian.
Bruh!
What?
I was like, I swear to God, I was a lesbian with like 18 different mental disorders in their eyes, and I'm just like, okay, dude.
Nice.
I told you
I
to keep
can't-
that on.
I can't clap and hold down the push to talk at the same time.
Well,
I got you, fam.
Well done, Nuke.
Very, very well done. Right. I'm sorry. I think I took that off on a really weird tangent, like down the left lane of a one-way street going right.
It's what we do here.
So bringing it back now. Oh, there's a whole ass Venn diagram of this bullshit. Fantastic. Righto. We were talking about current project, or future projects, and then we talked about linking the Instagram. Did we cover all the questions there? I think maybe we did.
That's a good question.
Huh?
What?
You being smart? You getting smart with me, boy?
I mean, that's kind of hard for Rick, but
Oh.
Jesus.
I am pretty smooth, Brain. I will not deny.
Roast this whole man's career. Damn.
Oh, you weren't playing Among Us with him last night.
Over a nice crackling fire at 450. God damn.
Ew, cold fries. I should have ate these faster.
Why would you ever consume fries that are cold?
Because I'm hungry.
Because she bought them?
I did not. Devin did, but I still want them. Oh, you know what I really want? I want my framboise. I got really fancy with my beer, y'all. It's called,
what now?
it's the brand of beer, or like the, not brand, but the type of beer is called a framboise. I'll give 5 brownie points to anybody who can spell
Sounds
it
French.
without looking it up. It is French. No,
So it's
I actually don't think it's French.
framboise.
The pronunciation is framboise.
Yeah, I'll just go for it and fuck it up, just like my first grade spelling bee. FRAMBUA. I don't know. Fuck it.
Not quite.
No, the last 3 letters are OUX
No.
because the French love to end words with that for some reason.
That is not, I mean, you're right, but that is not correct spelling. I had to correct myself on my previous advisement because I'm not particularly sure that it is French. I think it might be Bulgarian, if I am remembering the label right. I'll have to go and I'm about to go grab one, which is what made me think about it. Anybody? Ooh, Jared, close
no.
but not quite.
It's Belgian.
Oh, that's okay.
So you were close, Rick, but no cigar.
Yeah.
And I know how it's spelled now, and I'm like, huh, that sounds delightful, actually.
Yep, but now you're not allowed to say it because you looked it up.
I'm not allowed to say how it's spelled, but I'm allowed to say what's in it, which is raspberries, and that's fucking mint.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. There's a couple of with the brand that I got. There's a couple of different fruit flavors for it. They have raspberry, peach, and strawberry, and it's basically a beer or an ale that's made
It's a fruit
with
beer.
fruit juice.
Yeah, it's
Specifically made with fruit juice.
Oh, jeez.
Traditionally made with fermented raspberry juice.
Yeet.
But that is all of my jam.
It is delicious, and
Are you drinking Lindemans?
that might be the brand actually. Yeah, it's a
Yellow
really,
label?
really tiny bottle. Looks like almost like a tiny wine bottle, but it's beer.
Holy,
Yellow
that's
label.
what that's called?
I think so.
Holy crap! I was drinking that when I lived in San Diego, and I had peach. Peach is my favorite.
Yeah. I'll have to go and check the label here shortly, but it sounds right.
And it's actually a lambic beer, which is a fruit beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No.
Trapeze
Mad
makes
props.
a
Those are
lambic style ale.
Yeet. Yeah, that also sounds very familiar from the thing. So okay, I'll go ahead and spoil it. Framboise is spelled Framboise.
Framboise.
Framboise. But it's pronounced framboise.
It sounds French and it throws you off because
it looks like I missed a couple of questions from Juan. I apologize. Special?
You answer those while I go get my fancy beer.
Okie dokie. Didn't want to interrupt. I was just Juan. Cody, want special Hawaiian punch? What's special about it? And will you ever give a monster 350? All the time. 350.
First off, tree fitty, never fall for that trap.
Ever.
Ain't gonna ever happen.
I don't.
Next thing I knew, the damn Loch Ness monster asking for about 350.
South Park joke.
Wow, I must have forgotten that one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was.
Chef's
They even actually showed it in an episode once. I think it was when I can't remember if it was Chef getting married or Chef's funeral, but like the Loch Ness monster actually showed up as like I think a Girl Scout. It was like, I'm gonna need about 350. It's like, well, here I go. Wait a minute. Then it ran off.
Huh.
Because the Loch Ness monster was thwarted.
Okay, half bottle of Malibu with Hawaiian fruit punch. Ooh. Mayhaps.
Yeah, spiked.
Oh my gosh, this is
Mayhaps, Juan. Mayhaps.
Lindemans,
My question is, what the world goddamn Loch Ness monster is with about 350?
I'm not a fan of Malibu. I'm just not. It has a terrible aftertaste to me. But
Malibu is more treated like a cordial than it is anything else. It's not meant to be drank by itself. It's actually meant to be used in combination with a primary liquor. So, some people might argue that point with me, but realistically speaking, Malibu should be mixed. It shouldn't be drank on its own.
Definitely should not.
Although on the terms of other rum, I typically don't drink white rum at all because I'm
a dark rum guy.
I do not like
Sailor Jerry.
I can't do Sailor Jerry anymore. Not after my 21st birthday, and that was years ago. I drank 2 bottles of Sailor Jerry on my 21st birthday, like by myself. I don't remember seeing the sun go down.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
haven't
pretty
been able to
sure
drink
the
it
sun
since.
probably wouldn't remember seeing you go down after that either.
I
don't remember seeing the sun go down, but I remember seeing it come back up.
I woke up the next morning with like 3 glasses of water beside my bed, half of a pizza that I ordered that I don't remember, and a note that said, "Call me in the morning so I know that you're okay. Love, Katie." And I still don't know who Katie is.
Did you at least have their number?
No.
Okay.
Or at least I don't think so.
This man never checked.
Oh no, I checked in my phone, but I also knew like 5 Katies at the time, and I called each of them, and it was none of them.
Yeah. No, the only white rum I can ever honestly support, which is gonna sound like super trashy because of the name of it, Calico Jack rum. because they make like a bunch of flavored rums, and the one that I bought at the time, which I've never been able to find it again, so maybe it's been discontinued, was Calico Jack Mango Rum. Bruh, that stuff goes so well with just about any citrus juice. It was insane.
You've brought me back to the rebel periods of my early days of the first time that I ever tried alcohol. Like, that was my parents when I was not old enough. I cannot even tell you or recall to you how old I was, maybe 14 or 15. Like, old enough to know that I shouldn't be drinking alcohol, but old enough to kind of want it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I might have even been younger than that, because I will never forget that my mother used to keep a bottle of Calico raspberry rum on top of her dresser. And one day, I fucking found that shit, and it was good, and I was like really quite pleased with myself, and it took me a really long time to find it when I was actually old enough to drink, because I just couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah, Calico's pretty good.
Alex, why are any of us here?
Oh my god.
Alex, why are you here? You're here to enjoy good art.
Hi, Alex. Yes.
Yeah, good art, interesting conversation.
That too.
To stare at art.
Shit talk? I'm here for the shit talk. I don't know.
Shit
about
talking
you
is
guys.
nice.
Well, we're also going to be making a new Czech character here once Miki wraps up with the tiefling.
Yeah, praise be it. This club is the last thing other than the gems on the gloves.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab something to munch on.
Yee. Once I have the majority of this kind of hashed out in the dark sides, the light pieces are going to be pretty easy. That'll go real quick.
So, a question I have.
Huh?
So you're saying you're going to be working on one of the characters that was, based off one of us executive producers.
Yes.
Is it me?
It's a good question because I'm don't have like a display up of who's talking. So wait. All right, say it again.
Is it me? Is it Rick?
I don't think that you were the mechanic.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. So let me see, because I'm gonna have to
Well,
dig this photo up out of the depths of my DMs.
There isn't much that we can tell the general audience about my likeness with regard to Czech because plot.
Wait. No. We already did yours.
I thought we were here to learn about stupid laws. I mean, if that needs to be a recurring segment.
Like on a Miki stream?
Yeah, we generally, like, it always comes back to, at least we talk about stupid laws at least once.
You're kind of not wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that. But no, it's Wraith's producer character that we will be actually creating. So this one is not done. So unlike yours is completed. So we can't. We're for plot, as you said, we can't really display or do too much there. But for his, it's a little bit different. So we're gonna be creating it on stream, per Tony's request. So that is what we will be working on next. And then I swear to you, I really do want to get around to this poll. So I haven't checked it because I knew we had enough stuff lined up. But we did resubmit the poll into the announcements earlier this week. If you haven't voted yet, please do go and do that because it lets me know what you guys want to see and what you're interested in watching. I think the last time I did look at it, it was a tie between make an OC with me or draw this in your style. Huh?
The current
I'm
thing
for that.
The current thing is draw in your style is currently leading the pack.
Wow. All right. So
I voted for the OC.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
So and to make sure that that's clear, create an OC with me means that I let you guys dictate the features of this character. So, you know, what color hair are they gonna have? Are they gonna have like a specific attribute, like a horn and 3 eyes? Like, you know, so we're obviously we need to keep things at least a little bit friendly here. Well, you know, a little bit PG, so naturally I will turn down anything that is recommended that is not kosher. But and I'm really excited to kind of work on that with you guys. So that is what that means when I say make an OC with me.
So speaking of, you know, we got another person here that you know, it's kind of a first timer on our stream.
Yes.
And I figure, you know, maybe you got some questions for her. We're currently joined by Lassie, which is she voices our Henrietta in Log Horizon and our Nami in One Piece.
Hey.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Yes, I kept, and I'm really bad at this, right? I kept meaning to try to like kind of come back around to that on questions after Roman, but then we would just get sidetracked because that's kind of what we do. So welcome onto the chat, onto the stream, onto the chaos. Hopefully
Thanks,
it has been okay.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm not much of a talker, so that's usually why I'm not in these streams, because I'm a quiet person. I'm a better listener than a speaker.
Hey, you know, you do you, right? Being a good listener, that's a good quality. It's a quality that I feel like I don't have enough of sometimes, but then too much other times. It's like, you never really know. But
Miki.
I'm
hearing Henrietta's voice, and I'm fanboying a lot.
Isn't that great?
I love Log Horizon and Bridge.
I didn't catch that. What did he say?
He said he's hearing Henrietta's voice and he's fanboying.
Oh, I didn't hear that either. Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's so fun. That is really fun. So for those of you who maybe didn't know this, Roman has been a longtime PhatDog fan before he became a PhatDog himself. So he is quite familiar with the work and everything like that. So.
Oh shit! Okay, well in that case, let's do a quick round here. So, Roman, you are currently in the call with not Carson. Sorry, I saw Carson in my Discord. So anyway, you are in a call with Walker, who is the voice of Krusty in Log Horizon Abridged. You are in here with Cody, the voice of Sojiro from Log Horizon Abridged, and Ace from One Piece.
Yo.
That's why Ace is your favorite.
Right. You're also in the call with, obviously, Lassie, Nami, and Henrietta. And additionally, if you're a fan of the Das Tales fairy tale, she also voiced Urza.
I actually did watch it, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then obviously you know who I voice, so.
Yeah. Actually, I actually noticed that, you know, your last episode. I can't believe that I only noticed that you voiced Toya until like a month ago or whatever.
Wild, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
utter
Wait, you
transformation.
just realized I voiced Toya?
Yeah. Like when I was watching it like a month ago or whatever, I was like, wait.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I feel
so
like I just heard Cody evil laugh.
Nah, I did not.
No, that was me.
Ah.
I also voiced Mr. 2 in One Piece.
Yeah.
I rediscovered the DI books thing where we post up ideas for, Miki draws.
Oh lord.
Oh, and can't forget Chibi. She's also here, and she voices Minori from Log Horizon.
Yeah.
And Chopper and Tashigi from One Piece.
Yeah.
I've looked up the characters and other things.
That is true, but, we don't talk about those.
You
Oh.
Wait, it's because it's all older stuff, not because you're in it.
No, I didn't say that, did I?
Oh, she also voices Romeo in the Das Tales fairy tale.
Okay, alright.
Because her mother abandoned her.
Yeah,
his mother.
so Roman, you find yourself quite surrounded by the VAs of Fat Dog. How does it make you feel?
I would do a fungo screen, but it's too late.
Additionally, I almost forgot about Darkon.
Destroyer of Worlds!
He is the destroyer.
Fire the missiles.
Destroyer of Worlds!
Darkon voiced our very first antagonist.
Destroyer of Worlds!
Yep, in our Fully Cooley abridged, the big robot dog thing that takes over the robot and is walking around town and fuses with the hand. That's voiced by Darkon.
It's just me with the stupid filter.
Doesn't matter, it's so cute!
And for the like, admittedly, like 3 of you, maybe even just 1 of you, who saw our ill-fated attempt at Bleach while it was still on the channel, he also voiced. Oh God, what was that guy's name?
I don't know, but
I did anything in Bleach?
Yeah, you voiced him Bleach.
I didn't even get the voice in it.
I gotta hold up.
What?
I was supposed to voice as Hiyori, but we didn't.
I don't remember having a voice role for that.
Yep, you did. Hold up, I'm trying to find it.
No, don't find it. Just tell me like the guy.
No,
like what's
I
in
don't
the
remember
first-
his name. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Okay.
What did he look like?
I have saved one.
He had black hair.
It wasn't Uryu.
It was not Uryu. Not him. Not.
Was our Bleach like episode 1 or was it?
Was he the black hair with the glasses and the arrow thing?
Mizuru.
You voiced Mizuru.
Mizuru, whatever.
Mizuru Kojima.
True. The classmate of Ichigo's, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuckboy?
Yeah, he voiced the fuckboy.
I mean,
And, like, you couldn't.
Is a fuckboy?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is a straight up fuckboy.
Straight up.
He has sex with older women.
Like he's in high school and he's hanging out with the milfs.
He is a straight up fuckboy.
My man.
Oh, this guy! I remember this now.
What's this? What's
I'm
his
sorry.
face,
Do you want to know you? My name's Asana. We've known each other since grade school. Asuna? Asana. Asshole? Asano. Jeff.
Yeah, sure, Jeff.
Fucking. That's not even close. Yes, my name is Jeff. I thought your name was Asano. Just bad writing.
Man,
That's the peak of comedy in 2002.
That's not bad. That's not bad. All right.
I really wish that we had introduced Hiyori before ending it.
I mean, we only got 1 episode in, and it was it was bad, and the reason it was bad, it was an object lesson as to why I am not allowed to write unsupervised.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I feel like people should have known that to begin with, but that's just me. That's just,
You know,
that's
for science, I had to test it.
And that is why I am co-writer for Czech.
that's a far point.
Like straight up, if it wasn't for Doger, Cody, and Chibi, Pirate Jesus would have been a line in one of the One Piece episodes.
And I would have like just not. I would have walked away from the project if that had been.
Me too.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Before we get too sidetracked here, last you have a question.
She went AFK for a second.
Well, shite.
Yeah.
Well, shite.
I'll work to ask the pie or cake question at a later time.
Well, since
I'll remember that.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna guess pie for her.
I'm gonna guess pie too. Last seems like a pie kind of gal.
I swear, I swear this question was asked last week.
It was.
It's asked every week.
They ask every new person. Actually,
Come up
speaking
with some better fucking questions.
Well, no, it's because it's a new guest, so they asked the new guest.
Yes, but dude, that's gonna get so tiring. Every fucking week, pie or cake.
Is cheesecake a cake or a pie?
Yes.
Cheesecake.
Yes.
I
Both.
think it's delicious. Does that count?
I guess technically it would be counted as a pie because it is a filling inside of a crust made of usually graham cracker, other shit.
Whatever it is, cheesecake is my answer.
Isn't there cakes that you could put filling in?
Yeah, but it's still made of like. The reason I say cheesecake is probably more pie is because there is no cake batter involved in cheesecake.
Oh, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I
Yeah,
mean,
if you have the criteria of pie as can you put something in it, well then everything ever is pie if you try hard enough.
Yeah, no, but this is why my answer to pie or cake is just yes. Because if someone could ever serve me what is essentially the turducken of dessert, we'll be Gucci. We'll be friends for life.
God, I didn't realize fucking Yusei was in the call. Hi. It's fucking Gucci.
Yusei's not actually in the call.
Yeah, no, I did just.
It was a joke.
Okay.
I think he gets the joke.
Yeah, I get the joke. It's just one of my friends says that so much that it has now unfortunately become adapted into my vocabulary.
Yeah, his name's Yusei.
I mean, no.
Mine's
I
named
love it.
Star.
Okay, righto. So speaking of new people and asking I'd almost say it's like what's that thing that college kids do to the new people that starts with an I?
Hazing?
No. Starts with an
Initiate.
initiation. We're not talking about fucking hazing people. Jesus.
Well, it's
guys,
the same.
calm
It's
down.
essentially.
Have you been into any fraternities lately?
Although I will say, Miki, initiation and hazing are basically the same thing with varying levels of severity.
And
hazing is the bad one.
Hazing's the one that's associated with the bad one, and is also, yes, the bad one. As someone who has been hazed, yes, it is the bad one.
It's a very popular thing on Pornhub, so I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone.
Oh God,
I really don't think I needed to know that. I think I could have lived without that.
You just didn't know.
Thank you for subscribing. Enjoy.
I was gonna say, I think I just heard the subscribbles.
Enjoy your nibble.
Speaking of subscribbles, we broke 58K today.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Excellent. Speaking of
Yay,
subscribbles, Majora's Mask thing. If you're still listening, thank you for subscribing to my personal channel. I really appreciate that.
So I have something for Tony real quick.
What's up?
If Pirate Jesus is ever a thing, Dibs.
No,
It's
not a character.
Yeah.
Instead of like Jesus, like
Oh,
Jesus, it'd be Pirate Jesus.
Regardless,
The
Kind of like
funniest, the funniest thing is, I actually Googled Pirate Jesus just to see if someone had actually made like fan art, and surprisingly, no. The only thing I found was an image of Jack Sparrow, and then a bunch of images of a Photoshop Jesus with a pirate hat.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah, but dude, we got Buddy Christ. We don't need Pirate Jesus.
What about
Oh,
Crystal
right,
Dragon
from
Jesus?
Dogma.
I forget where that's from. That's from something I've seen before.
Buddy
Christ.
Buddy
is from
Christ
Dogma.
is, yeah.
You know what's funny? I had said I was in a call like a few years ago, just kind of back when Skype was still a thing.
I mean, Skype is still a thing.
Yeah.
We don't talk about
Really?
Skype.
I have used it for D&D once this year.
No, but all right, but check it. So I was in a call, and it was one of those like random like meter calls, like meet new people kind of thing.
Mhm.
Oh.
And I don't remember.
What's their names?
Anyway,
Damn! You gotta call
I
out
didn't
this
know
whole
this
man's
before or
life.
after we got together.
Was it Chad?
You're cheating on me while I was in
okay,
Kentucky.
can I
Holy
finish the
shit!
story, please? Hey, look, the viewer thing's working again.
Hey!
Hey, look!
Hey, look,
there's
a distraction.
25 people.
Anyway, so I was talking. You know, we were talking about Dogma, and this person joins in, and we mentioned Buddy Christ, and they're like, "Oh my god, I love that! I can't believe Something Witty came up with something so funny." And we're just like, what? No, that Something Witty didn't come up with Buddy Christ.
That was all Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I think
And-
he's the one that
Dogma is a great movie.
wrote it.
Because Something Witty has like one of their characters where he's just like, Jesus told me to do something or whatever, and it's like, and they see Buddy Christ.
Oh yeah, Jeremy.
Because Dogma's an older movie, a lot of people don't know that. And so, like, they see Buddy Christ, and they're just like, oh my god, that's hysterical. I can't, something witty that came up with this. This was hilarious. And I'm like, yeah, they're funny, but they're not that funny, okay?
Damn.
All right, I'm sorry, but they can't be credited with Buddy Christ.
If we're still stalling to wait for last for the pie question, I have just remembered a very embarrassing thing of the same line of what you just said.
What, Buddy Christ?
Not knowing where lines came from. One of the ones on did I shoot like 5 times or did I shoot 6 or whatever it was, and then also the go on, make my day. I thought for years that those were from 2 different movies. Not only am I wrong, they are immediately back to back from each other.
Yeah, Dirty Harry, man.
Yeah, I
Get
thought they
cultured.
were from separate movies, and they are in fact adjacent lines in the same movie. Oh, oops.
It's okay.
Get cultured.
But actually, what I thought that we could do while we wait is that we also do technically have another new guest that doesn't frequently join us, and that must be asked the question. Roman, pie or cake?
Cake.
Okay.
Get out!
Defend your answer.
I'll fight anyone who disagrees with me.
Dude,
Damn.
I just like food.
It's a
So-
compliment,
No.
bro.
The follow-up is, do you have something against pie, or do you like both?
That's true.
All right, last is
I'm fine
back,
with
by
pie.
the way.
Oh, good.
Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Let him finish first.
Yes, yes, yes.
Is it you prefer one more than the other, or do you despise the other side?
I don't mind pie, but cake all the way.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
like
we can
food.
still be friends.
Last
It's okay to be
cake.
wrong.
Oh, pie or cake, you said?
Yes.
Pie.
Hey!
Yeah.
Who won the bets? Was it me, Tony?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What was the bet?
Wait, there was a bet?
there was no bet. We were just guessing to see if we thought you were a pie or cake person. Me and Tony were like, seems like a pie person.
Oh, I
Yeah.
had no idea that was going on. Huh.
All right. Well, follow.
I've known her longer than anyone in this call, so I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like I have an unfair advantage.
How long? I've known you through like 2 to 3 moves.
Pie more than cake.
You know it's something when
Probably.
you count the length of time you
Whatever.
know somebody by the amount of moves you've had.
You wouldn't even remember.
So, follow-up question: is it that you just do not like cake, or you just like pie better?
I can enjoy cupcakes because they are small and easy to eat, but I don't like full-on cake because it's usually way too sweet for me, while pie tends to
girl!
have a more, thank you,
Yeah,
The
has a
frosting
more
is-
like subtle flavor that you can actually enjoy.
Fucking
You're like my brother. My brother's the same way.
I'm the
And see, there are
same way.
different types of cake
Yeah.
that I'm sure you haven't tried, like angel food cake.
I've had it.
Damn,
Oh,
she about to.
okay,
I feel like she about to shut
German
you down.
chocolate.
Yes.
Fruitcake.
That I have not.
stop,
I've
guys. You're
only
making me
seen-
hungry.
Good.
Fruit cake makes me nervous.
Good job, Brain. Oh
There's
no,
different
we
kinds
have
of
a
cake,
problem.
just like there's different kinds of pie.
You defined pie as basically it doesn't have cake batter. Is ice cream cake a pie?
No, it's just ice cream.
It still
Yes, ice
has.
cream.
It still technically has cake batter, right? Because it's the,
Yeah, there's still some
ice
parts of
cream.
it that are cake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The ice cream's on the inside, but the cake batter.
Yeah,
is on the
the
Mm.
ice cream. So basically, ice cream cake usually is cake and then ice cream in the layers where there should be frosting to bond the cake layers together, and then there's icing coating the outside.
Unless you go to Canadian Dairy Queen, in which case it's just a giant wad of ice cream.
That sounds so. Just ice cream that's coated with frosting, or
I have no idea.
I have
time
to
for you to
solve-
science for us.
Yes, please.
Ooh, the
I
meat
know
is
one of the
so
ones
hot.
they have is just like it's ice. What you think is the different layers and what one of the layers should be the cake batter. It's just a different flavor of ice cream. I remember
Alright.
that.
So here's a full-on fuckery cookie cake.
Oh my fucking
Cookie cake is not
It's
cake. It is a
It's
cookie.
not a pie.
No.
Giant ass cookie.
A cookie cake is literally just a cookie with frosting on it, like this.
Well,
Not even that.
Well,
not
delicious.
even frosting. I've had cookie cakes where it's just a fucking cookie. No frosting, maybe some chocolate chips
giant ass
in it, but that's really about it.
Yeah, then it's
yeah,
just a
that
giant ass
is
cookie.
a giant ass cookie.
What is
It's
this?
just fucking call it cookie cake.
Hello,
Look, I
viewers.
don't make people's colloquial names for things. I just call it like a season.
No, but that's why I'm saying that's some fuckery. Is the fact that
Yeah.
it's called a cake, but it's not a cake, it's a fucking cookie!
Hello, viewers. Welcome to Pastry Propaganda.
And
I mean, this is-
I'm gonna make a pie crust and fill it with cake batter.
So to answer Jared's question,
Chaos.
Look,
You
look,
can't stop
Dark-
me!
Mutiny, okay?
Darkon, like I said, I am up for whatever turducken monstrosity of dessert someone can serve me. I have
You know
no
what,
problem.
Darkon, we are gonna have this conversation happen in check now.
Oh, God. Why?
Please do.
We can have it in like a late for coma or something.
Yep,
Oh,
it'll be a little coma.
Oh, God.
This is happening.
Yeah, we could have the punchline just be Mac will be like, I filled the pie crust with cake batter. What is it? And then everyone just like loses their mind.
No, I feel like that would be something that Lily would do, and Macro would lose his mind.
So what you're saying
Here is your compromise. I
So-
made your
saying
my
is
shut up.
that I need to do that and then visit Miki and ruin her day, right?
What?
Make a
Yes.
pie, but put bake batter in it.
I'd
And-
literally fucking die. I would like foam at the mouth as if it
horrible.
were like.
I would spit it out.
But here's the thing. What if he frosted it so it looked like a meringue pie, but it was just
Oh,
cake?
yeah!
oh, that's dirty.
So you just cut right into it and be like, this is some good pie. What?
You want to hear? All
What
right.
is this?
So I used to when I worked at I can't remember the place I worked at. Before I got into the tech field, I worked at this place, and they banned people bringing in food for the office. And the reason they did that was because one of my coworkers thought it would be funny to make the Bavarian cream filled donuts, but instead of Bavarian cream, it's mayonnaise.
Oh.
Is your coworker fucking Satan?
Yes.
That the level of chaotic evil energy in that is just beautiful.
Oh man, that made me sick. Just
He also had a habit of
Being
so
a dick? Yeah. I agree.
there was a candy bowl that would be out in the boss's office. You know, to kind of help yourself too when like during the weekly meetings. So what he did was, because it was almost always filled with M&Ms, so he mixed in Skittles.
I mean, look, I would not be like as upset really because I like both M&Ms and Skittles, so you know. That's
See,
that's kind of like
Is he just looking for a reason for someone to stab him?
like
And I'll do it.
Now-
Volunteer right the fuck now.
Now
you eat
here,
your fries, and you're just expecting to just get fries, but then you end up with either a little popcorn chicken or like an onion ring in your fries. That's how I see
Yeah,
it.
but
And it's
so
like, oh,
he-
it's a little surprise.
He had a history of pranking people at the office. In fact, I'm almost positive he's like the guy who originated the voice activated joke.
Voice activated joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
where
the voice acted elevator in Scotland? That
he'll
one?
print off a sign saying the new coffee machine
Oh, that
is voice
okay.
activated
Oh.
or something to that effect. And
oh yeah.
he would do this once every couple of months, and people fell for it every time.
Oh, it's
Oh,
great.
he's crazy, bro.
I see this is the dumb prank I would do, but it would to be way too time consuming to actually execute. If someone ever kept a bowl of hard candy in an office I worked in, I would take all the hard candy, individually unwrap them, coat them in malic acid, and then rewrap them.
Are you trying to kill somebody? Wait, I heard acid. I'm
Malic
concerned.
malic acid is the thing in all sour candy that makes everything sour.
That's the sour taste of apples extracted, right?
Yep.
That's apple sour. That's raw apple sour.
Yep.
Delicious. I mean, that sounds good.
I mean, look.
Psychopath.
So, no, Mickey. Someone can find out that they actually like the taste of sour and peppermint. It could open a whole new world of flavor possibility for someone.
Like
They already tried to find that same candy and then like found out it doesn't taste anything like it was supposed to, like they thought it would. I'm so disappointed if they end up liking that and they try to buy it themselves. Like, what candy is this? This is great. It's like a peppermint. Really? All right, at least.
Go out and buy some fucking peppermint.
They go to CVS, get a pack for like $1.99. They're like, this doesn't taste the same.
You lied to me.
I've got my framboise.
Yeah,
From
like
wow.
they already make sour Skittles, so like, I could see myself being into that. Because I love sour candy.
I mean, I love sour candy, but I don't love fucking surprise sour candy.
Bro, dude, that just sounds
or fucking surprise mayonnaise donut.
Okay, that's on another level. Let's be honest. You can't even compare the two. One of them is like a quick, oh my god. The other is like, what the fuck have you done?
What have you done?
Why have you done this? Why have you done this? That's how I would say
That reminded me of how I super pranked my dad just before they went back to Newfoundland. He always has his giant bag of M&Ms and his bag of Doritos downstairs. He just sits in front of the TV, eats Doritos and the peanut butter covered M&M things. So like a week before he left back to Newfoundland, I went downstairs, ate enough of his Doritos so that they would fit, emptied out every single one of the M&Ms into the Dorito bag, and vice versa.
The sad part is I saw the punchline coming, but it was still too funny.
That's not his reactions. The damn punchline.
Wait, so did it take him a minute, or did he?
I'm upstairs, and I'm not anywhere near eyesight to what's going on. I'm on another upstairs level, and he lifts the bag. He lifts the M&M bag with Doritos, and he's just like, "Oh no! I hope he didn't eat all of them. He would be sick. There was a good amount in there." His first reaction is making sure I'm okay. Amazing. I love you, Dad. But then he goes to pick up the Dorito bag, and it's heavy as hell. And he goes, "Wait, what?" I hear him open the bag. "Wait, if the M&Ms are in here, then what's in?" And I hear another crinkle. "That little coyote!" Who does this?
fucking psychopaths. I told you this already.
He was laughing for 15 minutes. I thought he was going to die.
Man, I love Darkon's parents so much.
Yeah, Darkon, you want to tell the story of how your parents reacted to the 4 coma Miki made?
Oh right, Miki. Did I ever tell you? Did you hear about their reaction to it?
Don't remember.
Okay. So for the check for coma that you guys made, I immediately sent it to the parents because of course they're so already like mega fans of Czech. We don't even have anything yet, and they're already asking me all the questions like, "What's happening with this character? What do you?" It's so crazy. I send them the 4 coma, and I got probably my entire. I hear a buzz on my phone, and my entire phone is nothing but the letter A from Mom.
Aww. Aw, that's precious.
It's just ah.
I mean,
So that's how much she's in love with Lily and how we portrayed her, and your art and our just dialogue and everything coming together. They
and Roman's
fell in love
backgrounds.
immediately.
Just throwing that out there.
So that was Dark on Mom. Dark on Dad had a bit of a different reaction. He wasn't 100% sure what he was looking at first. And his first question was, so is this like a thing for the manga? And the simplest answer is just yes. That's the best way to explain it to you. Yes, this is a thing for the manga. To which he replies, I thought she was going to explode. And at first I was about to say like she did, but then I realized, oh, you mean like lethal. You thought we were going to do that immediately. Whoa. What the heck? He thought it was like a grenade. Why was that your first thought, Dark on Dad?
I love your parents so much.
I also love how he refers to them as Dark on Dad, Dark on Mom.
Well, I don't. They really don't want their.
No,
like I'm okay with it, but they've told me
that.
they don't want their names on the internet.
I mean, fucking fair. But I just like that. I like that that's what they're referred to as Dark on Mom, Dark on Dad. I'm here for it.
Yeah, wish I came up with it. That was Anthony's idea.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Anthony. Oh, then it was you. It was.
I always refer to them as Dark on Mom and Dark on Dad because
it was I'm sorry.
At first I didn't know their names until your mom sent me those bracelets, and then she sent me a note with the bracelets, and it has her name on it, and I was like, oh my god, this is the cutest thing.
That was a hand knit bracelet. Mom knit that.
That's so precious.
Yeah, no, she
my
has
parents are
no idea who I am, and she's like, I'm making these bracelets. Do you think one of your internet friends would like one? And so
no, it was more than that. She called you out by name. She went to me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say my name.
What was the name of Anthony's girlfriend? Or why? I want to make her a bracelet because I feel like it. It wasn't a general thing. She went to you specifically.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that because I wasn't going to say my name. So
But
yeah, like she made me one, but then she had kind of messed up on one of the other ones. And so she sent it with the ones that she made specifically for me, and she wrote me like a little handwritten note and everything. And I was like, oh, that's so adorable. It's the cutest thing.
All right, Shadow. Sorry, I gotta call this out really quick so we can start on the next one. I do hate to derail the conversation. Shadow.
We're done. Go ahead.
Just calling you out, buddy. Shadow. Do you like it?
Oh.
Is it good?
If you don't, I want backhanded.
Is he in the call? Or I mean, in the stream?
He usually watches them all. Because I mean, this has been his character thing, anyways. If he's not, I'll message him on Discord just in case.
If you don't like it, I'll backhand him.
Message them on Discord just in case.
Miki only deserves the best of compliments.
Aww.
And you just look at that, Cerberus. Look at it.
You think, like, I see Cerberus and I can only think of the Venture Brothers. Fucking.
Right.
Look at that. Look at
fucking
that.
Archer.
Yeah, fucking Archer voicing the damn dog. Fucking look at that. See, the leg. I can't stop it. It's all that dot. Look, he's licking my crotch right now. There's
no.
He's licking my crotch right now. And it feels great, but I can taste it. It's a conundrum.
Yeah, like the master, the head.
Yeah.
So
funny.
He did a great job. The next time he sees him, he's a horse.
Yeah.
That's so good. Sweet Caroline.
Now I'm gonna go back and watch the Venture Brothers. Thanks a lot for that.
Huh? What?
Now I have to watch the Venture Brothers. Thanks.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, we've been watching it out of the sadness of it being canceled, so, on its last season, too. But the fucking stupid Eric Andre show got a fucking another season. Literally, like, I think like a week or a few days after.
How is that even a thing?
Huh?
How is that show even? Why?
Because it's very reminiscent of Tim and Eric, and you know, stupid people just eat that shit up. So, you know.
Thanks, Chibi. I like the Eric Andre show.
Oh, well, I am so sorry for your wrong opinion.
Oh, thank you so much, Jared. I really, that means a lot to me.
I'm sorry. I'm still very pissed off that they greenlit for another season literally a day or so after Venture Brothers was canceled. And I'm just like...
It's all about ratings, man. It's all about ratings.
No.
Well, that was like... There's a reason why they still ran reruns on Adult Swim, because people loved it.
It was one of the longest running shows on Adult Swim.
It was.
Besides Robot Chicken.
Oh god, I heard Robot Chicken's like not really that good now.
I haven't seen any recent Robot Chicken.
All I know is I saw a clip recently of Pennywise like pole dancing. So I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
It was, but at the same time, I'm just like, you know, at least let Venture Brothers, like, it's the last season! Please just let them wrap it up. That's literally, like, my whole gripe about that. Like, just let them finish it, please. I want to know what happens.
So, speaking of spoofs, how do I want to say this? Does anyone else watch videos from the guys at Hizzy? How it should have ended?
I fucking love how it should have ended.
I love those videos.
Oh.
I can't actually say I'm familiar.
Yeah.
So, this is for Nuke, right?
What?
Yes.
Nuke.
Wait, no.
Wraith.
This character.
This is
Wraith
Wraith.
is the mechanic.
Wait, Wraith.
I will be submitting in my photo after my sister's wedding this weekend, so I can submit a nice one.
I'm so confused.
I mean, you also stream, so we can just pull your
For those
face
of you
off your
wondering
channel.
What's going on here? This is a character that was the picture for the likeness for the character was submitted by one of our executive producers, and we have a perk for maximum overdog and up. Maximum overdog is $50 a month, by the way. If you choose, you can send a picture of yourself to Miki to have her create a character in your likeness that will appear in check.
Or it could be an OC too.
Or an OC, yeah. Within reason.
I mean, there are some people that don't like if, for me, for instance, it would be my OC.
Yeah, so, but OCs are kind of subject to approval.
Well, yeah, it can't be like a crazy. If you have like a regular like human OC, then
there's no wacky stuff in check. We're dealing with human beings, so don't that's an octopus and expect us to draw it.
Yeah. So
I can do a variation of it, though. Like that's the thing that you guys got to keep in mind with the artistic creativity is I can take that octopus and make it a person.
My brain immediately was like, "You shouldn't send an octopus our way," and it came out as Usopp or something.
Okay, what the fuck?
I don't know how, but that's how my brain was like, "Yeah, you can make it human."
Yes, it absolutely can. Obviously, it's it's gonna be plain in the. It'll still be within the art style that will fit in check. Don't expect like a soft-boiled egg like you would with
they're not gonna
Saitama.
look like a main character. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, because he's asking, can my OC be super plain like Saitama?
Yeah, but
And
like it's usually depending on what your character ends up being, you're gonna be playing. If you're a background character,
character, or you could be a less important, or not important, but a less center stage supporting character. Like for example, this character right here is he will be. We will try to make them recurring background characters, but there's no guarantee. It's whatever we have available to fill the spot. So it's sort of kind of a first come, first serve kind of deal.
And then there's characters like mine.
We can't talk about yours.
Exactly.
See, I man, it sucks being a fat dog, but also wanting to like be a patron too. Like,
I know that struggle.
Like it would be considered, conflict of interest, and it's just like, goddamn, I would love that. I would just put me in the background somewhere. But it just wouldn't be, all that fair.
But this character is going to be the main protagonist's one of their mechanics. Because, there's still going to be machines in the future, and they're going to break down. So you need mechanics. So that's what this guy is.
But that's what robots are for in the future.
Is it that kind of future?
Are combat cyborgs a thing?
Cyborgs? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Somewhat. Not in the sense of like Dragon Ball Z or Teen Titans.
I mean, like in the sense of Genos.
No, not in that area either. There are cybernetic enhancements, but we haven't gotten to the point where we can make the immune system not try to kill something.
Oh, kind of like.
Because if with the problem, even nowadays with like limb transplants, is there is the possibility of the limb being rejected, as the immune system would see it as a foreign body and then effectively start self-destructing.
Yeah, the white blood cells would start attacking it.
Yeah. So that's the same thing that's happening in Czech, where if you do have cybernetic enhancements, that's good, that good for you, but you can't have so many, because the more you have, the more likely it is your body is going to be like, what the fuck is this? Get it out of me.
I mean, that's pretty much like Jet from Cowboy Bebop. He's got the cybernetic.
Cybernetic.
Yes, arm. And
but
it's only just the arm, really.
Yeah. So that's it is people with cybernetic enhancements. They have a certain edge over people who don't. But it's also a double-edged sword. You can only do so many before the risk starts becoming. It gets exponentially worse.
Before you become full-on robot.
Well, it wouldn't even just be full-on robot. It'd be more the fact that your body would try and reject all the parts, and it would slowly shut itself down.
Exactly, yes.
Which raises an interesting question, like, what if people become addicted to cybernetic enhancement? Like, that's literally like...
Have you seen Repo the Genetic Opera?
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds almost like... Yeah, like, Jesus. That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's because that was something that Darkon and I spoke about very early on, where we're like, well, we're gonna get to the point. Just a moment.
I'll keep talking. No, finish your thing first.
I kind of like. I love funny AMVs.
You should only speak in Spanish.
Yeah, like if there's like a robot with a small measure of artificial intelligence.
That was something that Darkon and I spoke about very early on in regards to the cybernetic enhancements, because we didn't want to. We knew they were going to be a thing, and we knew we wanted to have them. I mean, even now, they recently just made a fucking little implant of a robotic eye that will make it so that 100% blind people can now see. Like that happened in our lifetime. So,
Yep.
I mean, it's still very rudimentary, but
yeah, but regardless, so
But it
we knew
works.
we wanted to have them, but we also didn't want to make it so that, you know, if you were it was effectively the Super Saiyan of Czech, where it's if you didn't have this, you might as well not even be on the battlefield.
I am once again referred to a franchise that he has never seen, yet seems to get all his inspiration from somehow by not watching it. We didn't want to go the Metal Gear Solid route where, oh, why is this happening? Nanomachines. Don't
Wait.
question.
Wait, Tony's never seen Metal Gear Solid?
He doesn't know anything about it, and if you look at Czech, you're gonna go, you're lying. Like, all of this must be Metal Gear inspired, and like, he's seen nothing.
Yeah, that is one of the more interesting things of Metal Gear. It's like fucking, even with like Snake Eaters, just like, how are they able to do this? Space parasites. What? What?
Five. You're talking about 5. The parasites were 5. 3 had.
Well, also, like three.
Or everything was nanomachines from 4 and Rising. Why is he not dead?
Yeah,
How can he walk on water? Nanomachines. Okay. We didn't want that. We don't want superpower stuff. Technology is cool, and it's still technology, and it can be deciphered, it can be understood. And some of it's very magical sounding, because if you don't get it, then it's magic. But it's technology. All of it. Even if you don't understand it, it is, and you will learn the in and outs of everything that happens. That was the rule for something to exist in Czech that was pushing on the fantastical is, what is it actually? How big of an explanation can we, if needed, give this fantastical thing? If it's fantasy for the sake of fantasy, cut it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which brings us to fucking Dolus.
I was gonna say, Lynx actually has a really great question. Lynx asks, where is the dividing line between human with attachments and robots with biology?
That is one of the primary questions that Czech is going to ask you and provide options of answers. The great thing about Czech is that we can start conversations and have multiple characters have their own differing opinions on it without having a primary opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your question is going to be a question that the franchise is going to ask you.
Yep. In fact, one of our characters, specifically Dr. Molly Gray, is obsessed with that particular question.
Yeah, transhumanist.
Probably one of my favorite characters so far.
We all know Molly Gray.
She's obsessed with. she's obsessed with, you know.
What makes the body tick?
Like what makes the body tick? And hey, you'd be much better with a robotic arm. But I still have both my own human arms. Oh, that's okay. I'll just cut one off.
Is it gonna hurt? I don't know. Maybe.
Probably.
So Miki, do you have any more questions for Lass? Or have you already gone through them?
If you don't have any, it's okay.
No, I'm sorry. Devin came into the room and started talking to me, so I had a second of like split attention.
Yeah.
I love funny. Just sorry. Go ahead.
Do you want me to say communicate what I was saying again, or did you?
Yes, because I'm like. So, sorry, my prescription that I literally was late for went, like, missing for a second, apparently. Because it has to be refrigerated, so, I was like, hey, anyways. So that took my full fucking attention. Yeah, what was the question?
I was asking if you had already asked all the questions for last that you had.
No, I still have actually a couple of other questions. So, first and foremost, one of the questions that I really like to ask anybody that does any sort of product production, whether it be voice acting, art, you name it, is how did you get started? What made you want to do this? And then what was the difference? What was the factor that really got you like jobs? I guess like a way to say it is, what do you think that was a skill of yours that really benefited you in working in this industry?
Well, I mean, the way I got started was like abridging and dubbing of anime, which whenever I would audition, I didn't have a good mic, so I wouldn't really get a lot of roles or any at all. PhatDogStudios was the first one I was accepted into, and it's because of a technicality, because I auditioned for something completely different, and then I was told, well, you didn't get the part, but if you want, you could be a side character in this fairy tale abridging. And I'm like, oh, sure, why not? It's something. It was my first thing ever. And then in terms of actually being able to really dive into it, this is supposed to be like a PG stream, I heard you say, so I'm not going to go into depth, but I do not safe word stuff.
That was moderate joking. Like there are to an extent things that we can say. I would say like avoidance of extreme explicits.
Right, of course.
But we can drop the F-bombs. We can talk about some slightly sensitive topics. That's fine.
Okay, so I do I guess you could say erotic audios, and that actually is what's the parts I'm putting out right now, because that's, for me, that's more interesting, because always been interested in that stuff in the first place. But I would say like the reason why I heard someone giggling. Was that you, Tony?
Hey, you do you, girl. Now you be strong.
No,
No, don't worry. I'm not embarrassed by it. Like I'm very proud of what I do, because if I can make money off of it, like, more power to anybody.
I fucking love it. I love it.
I heard some of your stuff, so like.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing is more sexy than an empowered woman. I'm digging it.
Thanks. But long story short, I started doing fandom stuff for fun, and then I made a connection with Ule Tiger in her first server for voice acting to get paid for it. And then I've been doing that for maybe a little bit longer than 2 years now? I don't know, but I've only just now started putting out stuff of my own rather than just auditioning for projects, so yeah.
Awesome.
Right on.
Love to hear it.
You're actually like one of the inspirations of wanting to try to do more not safe for work projects like that like the whole push of like wanting to do Bible Black was because I knew you did that, and I'd heard I'd seen some of stuff that you were in, and I'm like, oh, God, this would be so much fun.
It really is. It can be stressful though, because sometimes it's there's always gonna be the creeps. I don't get many, but I've seen more other people get them, but actually being in them can be a lot of fun if you're really interested in the plots and what's going on in the story.
Like, I've already had my creep for this year, so, and I don't even do any of that stuff, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're everywhere no matter what you do.
Yeah, no, I've already had my creep for the year, so I think I'm good for a while. I've already mentioned so many times about, like, opening an OnlyFans and having feet pics, so.
Dude, if you actually want to, like, no shame, like, do it. Fucking just go for it.
That's exactly what I said. Straight up, when she first mentioned that, I'm like, I'll support you, go for it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll even take the pictures.
Yeah, see, that's what it's about, having a supportive relationship. Like, you make the money how you gotta do it, as long as you're not unsafe in doing it. That's the only thing.
I'm almost, like, really close to doing it, but also, like, I'm also kind of like, I don't know, what if my family sees this? And
Well, what are they gonna say? Like, they're like, oh my God, there's Haley's feet. I knew it was her. I know
that harlot.
I'm pretty sure with my mom being my mom and literally raising me and changing my diapers and all of that, I'm pretty sure she can tell if it's my feet or not. So
that's a stretch. Then just put a sensor bar over like the knuckles of your feet, and then you're fine. Censor it out.
Literally fucking done with life right now.
Hey Miki, you want to go someplace cool without these people?
Yeah, totally, man.
I'm so sorry.
Ankle on my 17th century Puritan server? Nay, I say.
Last, you can come too, because I want to hear more about this.
Jesus. But yeah, I mean, like the thing that I feel about it is like, you know, I'm actually really inspired and kind of like in awe sometimes of the people who do have the guts to go out there and do not safe for work, because to me, I have the same thoughts as Chibi. I'm like, holy shit. And it's not even my mom, because I feel like my mom would actually be like really supportive as long as I'm not like straight up doing porn. But it's my brothers that would bother me. If my brothers
And
saw
the bad part about that, though, is they're probably the most likely ones to find it.
Exactly.
True.
That's the exact problem. Is just, like one of them's married, so I have a feeling that they wouldn't end up like in an Oli like scrolling through.
Oh, you'd be
OnlyFans
surprised.
or something. Well, I say this just from what I know of him, but I could be totally off base, and if I am, you know, hey, you do you,
boo.
You
Like,
live
it's
your
not
life.
bad to look at porn when you're in a relationship or married. Like, everyone's got their own shit they got to deal with. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I from what I know of my brother, I don't think that he'd be the type to go to OnlyFans. I think he'd probably do the old because he's an older brother too. I think he'd probably just old-fashioned, like straight up Google some porn or go on to Pornhub or something.
would be
Yeah.
Fucking literally type in boobs
Like,
into
fucking
Google.
show me some.
Go down to the corner store for some nudie bags.
See,
no.
the thing
Like-
I have to worry about. The thing I have to worry about is I have an older nephew who's 18.
Who's flirting with me? Wait a minute, was somebody flirting with me? Did I miss?
What?
Did I
Yeah,
miss this?
who was
Who was
JD?
Who was
What?
flirting with
JD.
Okay.
What?
Kool-Aid
know
said
who
that they joined because they heard JD was straight up flirting with Mickey. I was like, what? Were they?
It better not be,
Did I miss
because Mickey's mine. So like anybody flirting with her, I'm gonna be throwing these hands.
Hey, you know, unless it's last. I mean, I'm just saying. Threesomes.
I mean, if it's less, it's fine.
No. I'm
Last
in a
is like, fuck this
relationship.
bitch. No.
We can all get married behind the Waffle House. It's fine.
Oh my
We're sure
fucking
we
god.
get married behind.
I
Devin,
mean-
Devin
I mean, I
was
do like
literally
waffles.
listening to the stream in the living room. He just
Waffle
popped
House
in
is
and he was
pretty
like, I'm
bomb.
gonna throw some hands.
I'll throw some hands. Be flirting with Mickey.
Oh my god. But
These hands are rated E for everyone.
for everyone. But yeah,
Yeah, I know. Like, I have a nephew who's 18.
Oof.
And,
Right.
and also I do have an older sister who is bisexual. I mean, the last time I checked, she was bisexual. So, like, I would really hate if I decided to do that and like I see my nephew's name and a picture of him, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah,
Wow, you're blocked.
That's fine.
Lord.
Cancel.
I don't have to worry about that, luckily, because my little brother, he just turned 16, I think, and he's in a very restrictive household where he lives, so he doesn't really have access to that. He doesn't even care about the stuff that I'm into, as far as I know.
That's what incognito's for.
Listen,
Exactly.
True.
There's a very simple solution to this. Instead of naming your OnlyFans Cheap Tales, just call it Chibi Fans. There you go.
Jesus
True
Christ. How did you fit a dad joke into this? I don't understand.
I'm out, man. I don't even.
I have to live with him.
Lord,
I can't imagine.
I hear that shit on a daily basis.
I'm more upset you're stealing my bits, man. I can't.
Oh my god. But yeah, okay, all right. Good question, good answer, good conversation. I guess the next thing, and then just like another kind of standard question that I like to ask the folks that do come on here as guests, especially the special ones like you and Roman, is what are your future projects? What is something you're working on that you can tell us about, that you can plug yourself advertise a little bit to those who are listening?
Okay. Well, I don't really know. I guess for this month, I'm trying to make more audios that are Halloween oriented with dubious consent, yandere kind of vibes to it.
Are you doing another toga one?
I was going to, but one of my patrons wanted to write for it, but then they've been having writer's block, so that's put on hold. But if it does happen, then I do have another one in the works with her in terms of it's Toga and Ochako again.
Are you voicing Toga or Ochako?
I'm just voicing Toga. Like the person's not voicing in it with me. That would be they just wanted to write the script because they really like the plot.
All right.
It wouldn't be a collaboration in terms of two voice actors. But I was thinking of maybe doing a Yandere Sayori one from Doki Doki Literature Club, based up on the official end of the game where she almost goes full on with Monica. And maybe some other things, and a Steven Universe AU one, which makes no sense in terms of anyone who's going to read it, or rather listen to it, except for me and my other friends. So not much in the works, but it's just me. I just go along with the flow when I think of an idea, and I try to go with it and try to get it done. That's all I do.
I mean, no, moods. That's kind of sometimes that's what you gotta do, right? You?
I feel bad I wasn't able to answer that question last time.
You got an answer now?
No, unfortunately not. It's, you know,
I know. I'm
NBA.
literally fucking kidding.
Trust me, if I did, nobody would be able to escape me telling them about it.
Oh my god. You did send me your purple hyacinth bit, which was fantastic. Even though technically we only heard you, I guess, giggle a little bit at the end. But I was really impressed with it and the way that it was cut together and edited. Classy job, man. It was really good.
Well, thank you. The editor did a fantastic job. All the voice actors were amazing, and it really. Well, well,
it takes effort
thank
to
you.
giggle.
It takes effort to giggle well. Well, it just contrasts to a lot of the work that I've been doing recently, which has just been a lot of e-learning, like educational material recently. Yeah. It's actually been pretty fun. That's been an interesting challenge because it's not. I mean, I say it's not what I'm used to, but then again, it's like 3/4 of my business so far, so I can't really say I'm not used to it. It's just a matter of but it is a matter of volume, and I'm just like, wow, this is. It's just a different realm, and it's great fun though. Like the clients are super cool, and the money, and you can't say no to the money. Money's great.
You say no to money, you're crazy.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, when you got game, you got game.
True. Sorry if that comes off as a humble brag. I'm just like, oh yeah, but I can't actually say any of the things that I'm working on. All I can say is, it's just education. It's just e-learning educational material.
Allegedly.
Oh my God. Y'all are. I just realized you guys are saying such nice things in the chat, and I'm like over here like, la la la. Fucking A.
This is why we need to make a Heaters website just for the boys. Nice.
There you go.
Man.
So to Jared, I really probably the biggest compliment you could give me is telling me that I inspire you to draw, because I love that. I'll eat that shit right the fuck up, because that will make me cry in an instant. So that is really, really, very, very sweet, and I'm like tearing up just thinking about it. So I'm gonna move on to the next comment, which is for I love funny AMV second.
No, because it needs to be said.
What needs
watching you do the art for Czech, along with my medication and all. Actually inspired me to do the painting that I've been doing.
Aww.
Actually, kind of lit a fire under my ass. And I was like...
Her paintings have turned out great, by the way.
I bet they have. I believe it.
I finally finished that one that took a little over 15 hours. It maybe close to 20, but it's pretty much done and ready to be sent off to a special person. So I just need to send it off now.
My heart.
Along with the little goodies that I also am going to be throwing in with it as well.
Oh, I bet they're gonna love that. I mean, that's like, so digital art is one thing, and I maybe I'm like shooting myself in the foot here because digital art is. I mean, obviously I've shown I can do traditional art, but digital art's like my thing, right? But there's just something to be said about somebody putting the sweat, tears, and blood into a painting that you can't hit a fucking undo button on.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes literally, depending on how crazy the artist.
Seriously, this is like really, yeah. That's Van Gogh was a weird phase, you know. I'm just saying.
Right?
The point is that there's just something really special about that. So I'm sure that they're gonna absolutely love it. I really am.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically tell them, hey, video yourself or call me while you're opening this. Because I want to see your reaction.
I mean, whole ass mood. Whole ass mood.
I'm all about that shit. I'm all about surprising.
I mean, well, that's what we did with Doger when we all pulled together and got him a Switch for his birthday.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot you guys did that. How did it go? Did he cry?
We have the video on the channel. You can go watch it.
I'll need to do that. I will.
I think he did say when he called us, he's like, "You guys are gonna make me cry."
I'll link it.
Look, coming in here, clutch. I haven't saved once.
Yeah, you should probably save. Also, I will link it.
Hashtag Miki save.
Hashtag
That should just be an emote at this point.
It should.
It should.
Miki save. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make that.
Can we?
Oh, they probably can, but the chat likes to do it. Don't take that away from them.
So
But
here,
then if you give them an
I've
emote, they can.
already said it. I'm gonna do it.
there's the video for you, Miki. And you know what? For those of you watching the stream that haven't seen it and want to, there you go. Link is in the chat.
It's gonna be an emote on the server.
Righto. Okay. So moving on to the second thing, which is I love funny AMV seconds comment. I actually got a Dell tablet because it has a pointed pen, but they never came out accurate, too much palm detection. So a lot of these like on-screen drawing tablets actually usually do have a mode where you can turn off palm detection, and with that being said, it is not perfect. It does not work 100% of the time. So what you can do is you can actually buy specific artist gloves that only cover like the wrist kind of palm area that reduce the amount of detection that these on-screen tablets have. So if your particular issue was primarily just that it continued to detect your palm, which I actually struggled with that a lot with the Surface Pro Rick got me, which I finally fucking figured out, and I love working on it. It's that glove will be a godsend for you. So I'd highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. Amazon, I think, sells them for pretty cheap.
Yeah, I used that Surface as basically a miniature laptop when I had it.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if you guys are, how many of you are on my Instagram, but the two witch drawings that I posted up at the end of September, completely different month at the whole ass other end of the calendar.
The last other mood.
It's those two I drew on the Surface Pro because I could just sit on my couch while I had the little bit of time to try to get. Sometimes it's like weird. These inspirations will really strike me, and these images will hit me in the head, and I'm like, I've got to put this on fucking paper, or a screen, either or. I just have to get it out of my head because it will sit there for days if I don't. And it just drives me crazy. So, the Surface Pro has been really quite awesome. And I was able to get, the Surface Pro pen with it too, so it's coming along really nicely as a good. It gets used. Is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Words,
things, and stuff. I got a little bit distracted because I saw my name in the chat again. Yeah, that would be super cute. It would be kind of funny. I feel like all right. I know what I want to do for the Make an OC. I want to make the embodiment of chat. I want to make a character that represents the Fat Dog chat. Anybody got oppositions to that?
Nope.
That sounds like a fun challenge.
It does.
See, and here's the thing, is that making an OC, you guys and the chat, those of you who have just tirelessly followed us and given us your support will be helping me to make this. So it really, truly, I feel like, will have the spirit and embodiment of the chat with my discretion. Just saying.
What's up, J-Dog?
So I think that would be a lot of fun. So that's what we're gonna do for whenever we are able to get around to the time to do making a chat. And you're welcome. You're welcome, and if you are part of the Discord, I Love Funny, then feel free to DM me and I can make some recommendations on some gloves for you.
Hey, Miki, go look at fan art in the Fat Dog Discord.
Oh, okay. Why did I open this on my phone and not my computer? Why? Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Pardon me.
Fan art. Jesus Christ. I am also blind. Oh. Yes! Draw with me! That's what's up!
What's up?
Hell yeah, my dude. What is up is that in our Discord fan art chat, Jared is drawing along with me, and I'm totally digging it right now.
Oh, dude, you're the modern Bob Ross.
What? No, you can't. No, Bob Ross is a fucking legend. I bow down to Bob
And so
Ross.
are you. So are you, Miki. You are a goddamn legend.
Jesus.
Like, no, well, I mean, you.
By design.
You make
Holy hell, we have an angel in the chat.
Angel.
Oh, hi, Angel.
Queen Angel is in the chat.
What's up, Angel?
Holy shit!
Is this
Whoa.
the famed angel I always hear about?
Yeah,
Yes.
our very first executive producer.
Hi.
I believe Angel was the one that flipped that whole coin right there.
Yep.
No, Jared, I think you're just so impressive. I'm honestly, I'm like honored and floored and touched, and keep doing your thing. That's what it is, man. Keep doing the thing.
I was just saying the fact that, Jared's drawing with you while you draw, so it's like Bob Ross.
Ah!
I'm doing
Also,
it too.
is
You're
thinking on
doing
a
it
name.
too? Did you just say you're doing it? Ah!
Yeah, I'm doing it too.
Ah! Oh my
Wraith
God.
is
Now it makes me just want to get my paints out. Holy shit.
Wraith is currently thinking of a name.
Okay, good. Because I didn't have a name, so I just named it Mechanic for the time being.
And I mean, those words are totally Wraith words. Of course it's not working. I mean, you fucked it up.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was
You
the
fucked it
whole
up.
last mood, I had to give the
Hey,
personality.
who here can do a Russian accent in the call?
Oh.
Besides me.
Like saying what the?
Of course it's...
Of course it's not
Why do you need a Russian accent for?
What do you need a Russian accent for?
Yeah.
Read what he is saying in a Russian accent.
Oh,
Where is he typing these?
Where's he? What?
No,
Where's he at?
It's on screen, you dingus.
Oh, on screen.
You silly moose, you.
Oh, okay. So the whole, of course it's not working. I mean, you fucked it up.
Yes.
That just almost sounded like you were going into.
Of course it's not working. I mean, you fucked it up.
It did. It did though. It did. It sounded like he was going into Dracula.
A little bit, yeah. you went Romanian there and not Russian.
I mean, Romanian and Russian are borders are close.
When you speak Russian, speak Russian.
I mean, I can
back, Juan.
Juan had some noms with the wife. Now I'm back. Juan, say it. It is Angel. Juan, say hello to Angel for us.
Yes, hello, both Juan and Angel.
But yeah, so for those of you wondering why I said specifically Russian accent, I don't mind sharing this. This character, when he is cast and voiced, will have a Russian accent.
Baller.
He will also only ever
You gotta have your Russian mechanic, right?
It seemed like a really good fit. And Miki was the one that suggested it, actually.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Well, the other alternative to it, I think this fits better. But he also only will ever wear aviators.
Nice.
Oh my god, he fucking would.
Well, so this happens because the picture that Wraith sent me, he's wearing aviators, and he's just making quite the face. And I think he even told me that he regretted the mad scientist shades. And I had to tell him, like, sorry, bud, they're stuck with you forever.
This is fucking aviators.
What does this do to me?
A Russian with aviators permanently affixed to his face.
Like, it would be fucking aviators.
But what they do is they provide an overlay of whatever he's working on, so he can just easily pull up schematics.
I like that.
Yeah, probably. I was also thinking, like, when he's welding, that they're just, like, specially glossed to
Oh yeah, no, they most certainly are. Not only that, but they're also his overlays.
Oh yeah.
You know,
that's
so
fine.
Yeah, fucking overlay computers are totally a thing. Think Google Glasses, but not shitty.
Right.
Oh, that's rough.
That's shitty. Damn.
I remember when the Google Glasses was a thing.
Yep.
I can't wait until that technology actually comes out and it's not shitty. So where's the vodka?
Where's the vodka?
Vodka is flammable, so you don't want to be welding around that.
Yeah.
Want to and shouldn't are two totally different
That's
things.
a Russian thing to do, though.
Listen, Vulcus will kick this guy's ass if he sets another fire.
I mean, besides, if you're working with a lot of highly volatile materials, you want that in a sealed container, so you wouldn't have it sitting around in a glass bottle. You probably keep a metal flask on you that's pressure sealed.
Explosions build character.
Yeah, but they also destroy property, and that's what Vulcus cares about.
This is not Vulcus's plan of perfection or success. I need the one eyebrow marking over the rest of it.
Ah, that's beautiful.
This is Wraith's character.
Yeah, no, we already made Rick's character. We did not show the creation of that one, and he will not be revealed until auditions are open. So,
yeah.
Lord Almighty. I spent quite a while on the pose.
Nah, Jonathan, it's the other way around. In Mother Russia, you cause explosion damage. You You set off a grenade, the grenade feels bad.
Oh.
Nice.
Now I'm just envisioning a sad grenade.
Well,
Here I go!
Forrest walks into a bar. The bar says "ow."
Jesus.
That's why they have creaky floorboards. They're talkative buildings.
So that means in Canada the grenade apologizes.
Yours don't?
No, ours usually demand that you give us reparations.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's why they're fragmentation grenades.
He's the machine!
He's the machine!
He's the machine!
Yes! Finally someone's made the joke! The machine! I was waiting for someone to...
Bert Kreischer is my spirit animal.
Yeah, he's great. Wait, does this mean that grenade? Does this mean that grenades in Britain just say hello, colonials?
No, they say chip chip cheerio.
They drink tea.
Alright, I'm never gonna get another opportunity to bring this up in my entire lifetime, so I have to do it now. So all you're just like, oh yeah, the Canadian like everything's backwards. Canadian everything apologizes. One of the things that I used to throw these guys like through a loop for was like, oh yeah, we have like we use maple syrup as currency and all this other like maple syrup related stuff. In my version of like, oh yeah, we all live in igloos. Oh yeah, we all have dog sleds to go to school and whatnot. So mine to them was everything under the planet in any context was maple syrup related. But I have unfortunately found out that this one is real, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Oh, Lord.
Is it that Canadian money smells like maple syrup?
How many people are aware of the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist?
Yep.
Yeah, the
Yes.
maple syrup cartel!
Wait, what?
I cannot believe
Yeah.
that this is a thing that actually happened. Because very
Yep.
recently, like, the lawsuit came back up for some reason, and then... So out of all the things that I've joked about you for maple syrup, this one is real.
Damn, and I thought you had me really believing that was a real thing.
What was it? Maple syrup. Yeah, it was some like maple syrup legal thing, but it was the name of maple legal services, and I made them think like, oh yeah, that's just like a court for maple related problems. it's the name. It is the real name of a real law firm, but it's not like its own separate section of the law.
Fucking maple syrup.
However, somebody stealing $18.6 million worth of maple syrup is a thing.
15.7 Canadian dollars.
3,000 tons of maple syrup.
That is some weird shit.
77% of the global maple syrup supply was stolen on 2011. How do you even do that?
I love this Wikipedia article because it says it's suspected insider job. I'm like, so we still don't know.
No, the lawsuits are happening still. I actually learned of this because something got brought up a month or two ago, on the radio. That's how I learned that this was a thing that happened. So no, the lawsuits and the things are still happening.
Wait, hold on. Juan, have you not heard of maple liqueur?
Yeah, no, there's maple.
That's a thing.
Syrup alcohol.
You can make alcohol out of maple syrup.
Like there's
Like straight up.
maple syrup.
Well,
Hey,
actually, oh sorry.
Miki, what kind of shirt are you making for him? Is it gonna be long sleeve or like a tank top?
Long sleeve.
Okay.
It would not make sense. I'm sorry. In no world does it actually make any fucking sense that a mechanic would ever wear a non-long sleeve shirt. You need to protect your body from all of the shit that you're getting into.
Yeah, but he's
as long as it was made by Adidas.
Adidas sponsor us, please.
So, Tony, what was the point that you were going to try to make?
I'm sorry. Say again, Miki.
I said, what was the point that you were going to try to make?
No point. I couldn't tell what it was, so I was asking.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like a black
And then I saw
long
you putting
sleeve.
the line.
So,
Kind of like
so wine meant rubbing alcohol, not drinking alcohol.
Oh.
That just
That screams prohibition, dude.
that screams why the fuck?
Because people used to do that.
Like
I don't think Canada went for a prohibition period on alcohol.
No, not Canada, but U.S. In the U.S. they did.
So, fun fact about the Prohibition era: they used to sell concentrated juices with specific instructions that told you, "Do not put this into a 1-gallon jar. Top it off with water. Add yeast, and set into a dark, cool place for 3 weeks." Oh,
That would be very naughty.
Yeah.
That would be very illegal. God, now you're just reminding me. Somebody give me a ball of Screech and a codfish.
Ooh, maple syrup rumble.
I have now confused everyone in the
Right?
call.
The only issue with that, Walker, is maple syrup.
You gotta drink a ball. You gotta drink a thing of Screech and then kiss a codfish.
What?
That's all. That is also yet again a real thing that I unfortunately know about. You're not a Newfoundlander until you drink a bottle of Screech and then kiss a codfish.
I
That's
mean,
fair.
What's
What about that is fair?
Bad. It is bad. That's all you need to know.
how cute is the codfish? Because
I mean, it's a codfish. They ain't cute.
I mean, for the sake of argument, let's just say it's some shape of water shenanigans.
I mean, is it on the same tier as absinthe?
like
How cute is the codfish? Given that it's Newfoundland, it probably came out of the ocean only like less than an hour ago.
Like, because when I was little and we would go fishing at Lake Reba in Richmond, Kentucky, I would, every now and again, I would kiss the fish before throwing it back. So, if it ain't a cute fish, then I don't kiss it. I don't. But if the codfish is cute, then I'll be like, yeah, I can do this.
I can totally see this guy as a mechanic. I love it.
Found the Screech. I put it in PhatDog only.
But yeah, this guy, I love it. I'm really liking how he's looking. Miki.
All I've ever been told is that it's one of the worst tasting things you can have.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, for $54, that's a little... I can get better rum for cheaper.
That's only
Fair point is that it's horrible.
But Miki,
only 40%.
Yes.
I'm really liking how this is coming along so far.
Okay, good. Yay. You said that and I was like, oh Jesus. What did I do?
So, are we gonna make Michael next week?
Who?
The other character. There's Michael.
I mean, yes. We may end up actually pushing over on time on this one. Considering that it's 9 o'clock my time right now.
No, I meant okay. So, but I meant like is that gonna be are we gonna be jumping into Michael after we finish this guy, or is there gonna be like a intermittent stream in between and then we go back to?
I mean, you the boss, my dude.
But it's your stream.
Yes. Yeah, but you're the boss, dude. Make a decision.
Yeah.
Channel.
You are technically the boss.
All right. Yeah. We'll jump right into Michael after we finish mechanic guy here. Right. Give us a name.
He's just mechanic guy.
His name is Cody. All right, come on.
Cody doesn't sound very Russian.
No. Wait a minute. I now must argue that Tucker will never remember the mechanic's name.
Ow!
He's just.
It's just Buddy. It's always just Buddy. It's like I keep
Buddy,
you,
guy,
friend, mechanic guy. Nudge.
I like that. I just like that he's just referred to as the mechanic guy.
Maybe he never told them his real name. He was just like, you just called me the mechanic.
I fix what you fuck up.
And then give me book.
What's up, Mac? No, it's mechanic. What's up, Mech? Actually,
You
I
do
like
not
that.
need to know my
We could just
name.
call him Mech. Like M-E-C-H.
I don't know.
Or Mac. That's also a good one. I wouldn't mind Mac. Would be
my
a good name.
Kind of.
Yes.
Call him Potato.
Hey, Mac. No, you know what? I kind of like that. If Wraith can't come up with a name, I think we'll name him Mac.
Now Wraith is just gonna be like, just go with that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Call him Potato.
You're no potato.
I don't know. I like if he's Russian, then I feel like he should have a
Boris.
Russian name. I've never met a Russian.
Vodka is made from potatoes.
Mag, short for the machine.
Welcome
Is
back,
it?
Kevin.
Is it? Is it?
So we could name him Makar.
Makar.
Makar, and they would call him Mac for short.
Mac and cheese.
No, call him Makarov.
Makarov.
We could call him Makarov.
Oh, that
actually.
is.
But
Yeah, that
that's
is a
really
Russian
close to Macro's name.
Thank you for the subs.
But thank you for the subs, scribbles. Enjoy your nibbles. I think I said that right.
Or Ivan.
Yeah, you could have.
Ivan.
Even.
But yeah, he could introduce himself. Name's Makar. Friends call me Mac.
Name's Makarov. You call me Mac.
And then he's just referred to as, you know, the mechanic guy. No one remembers.
Poor feller.
I mean,
No, he likes it better that way.
I'm sure actually he probably does.
like, I mean, that was me for a little while. There was a lot of people in my circle of friends that had no idea what my name was because I was very quiet, and half the time they didn't know I was sitting there until I said something, and then they were like, Jesus, put a bell on you, where'd you come from? Who are you again?
You look familiar.
And then I'm just like, I am technically the leader of this friend group, technically. Like, what the fuck? Who are you? Where'd you come from?
I see an amalgamation from Gavin.
The puppet master from the shadows.
Does anyone want to take a stab at this amalgamation of letters that Gavin put in chat?
Navak or Gavin?
Okay, Maka Baka Paka Laka Kava Ka. Boom. I did it.
Yeah. Laka.
Oh, hey, Miki, when we do color him in, we definitely got to give him some grease stains.
Oh,
Oil
yeah.
stains.
Duh.
Yo, Miki, check your DMs.
Check my DMs. Better not be a dick pic.
It's not.
How dare you slide into my wife's DM?
Yes! Yes! Give to me the art! Ah! I'm so excited.
I want to see the art.
I also like the idea that this mechanic is just like
No
like,
depth.
Hi, what's your name? Just hands them a wad of cash. You don't need it.
Exactly! That's what I want! I want him to be like, you don't need to know my name.
Don't worry about it.
You just call me.
Here is money. Do not ask questions you are not prepared for answer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did.
What'd you make?
A stick figure that had a lightning bolt in its hand.
Give me the art! Give it to me the art!
I'm not joking. I'm dead serious.
Tony, send me the Zeus.
Funny.
Hold
I
up.
had no fucking idea. Holy shit.
Yeah, per request. Hold up.
I had no idea. That's hilarious to me.
Miki,
Yes?
I named mine Terrence.
Terrence is a good name.
I just like the word. I just think it's silly.
Can someone else make Philip?
Can I see the art?
You can leave now. No, I keyed. Excellent South Park reference. Well done. Yes.
Cody, I want to see art.
No.
Just for me. Just
It's
me
only
art.
for it's only for Miki.
I thought we were friends, man.
We are just not art share. We're not art sharing friends. We're just like shoot the shit, kind of like say inappropriate things, but not too inappropriate because that would get us fired.
Fan girl and guy over purple hyacinth together. We have a thing.
Yes, we do, and oh my god, this chapter today, oh.
But hey, Miki, here you go. That's the art I made today on
Yes. Let me see.
Nice.
I don't have it yet. Wait. Oh.
It's
put it
in
in the hot thing.
PhatDog.
What is that on his
I
face?
thought you said you could do stick figures.
Is that their mouth?
Is he on his
mouth?
face?
It was supposed
Eating a
to be
carrot?
the mouth, but my mouth freaked out, and so it looked like a deformed fucking nose, and I'm like, fuck it, we're keeping it.
Is he on his knees?
What?
No,
What?
he just has really short legs.
Oh, yeah, I can see. I can see it one way now. Oh god, I can only see it one way now. What have you done to me?
Yeah, now I can see
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh my god.
He goes for Mickey's on his knees. I got a lightning bolt for your ass.
Not allowed. If you want to hear Menu, go to his streams.
I think he's actually currently streaming.
Yeah, no,
he is.
I think he is too. So you just head on over there. You can hear him all you want.
Now I'm just imagining, because you said he's on his like, I'm just imagining him just going like, "Don't worry, you'll only feel a little jolt." Hee hee. Just makes like a lightning pun.
Because I was downloading.
Bye.
I was downloading and waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to download and install. And so I was just shooting the shit, and I'm like, all right. So they asked how the ceiling fan story. So I told them about that.
Bye, Felicia.
Then we went. Then we went with. We went through my library of games, and then they requested I do some drawing. I'm like, okay. Well, I gotta pull up paint. Let's do this.
Man, I would have loved it. Be like, nah. Let me fucking do it in paint, because Jesus Christ, when it comes to trying to do anything with a mouse, especially in Photoshop, it's terrible as fuck. That's why I have been aching to get me a tablet so I can actually be drawing some shit instead of, working with a mouse.
Realistically, I've been really wanting to get a new tablet, so, not for nothing, there's not really anything wrong with mine, per se. It's just, like, I want a bigger one. Oh,
Yes.
God,
Stop being a tablet and start being a laptop.
What the fuck?
Quality.
Why? What is up with you doing this? This is not the first time you've done this. What's up
It's
with
it's not.
Is
It's
that what
not.
fucking aviator shape looks like? Jesus
Hang on.
Christ.
Do we need to Google aviators?
Aviator
Yeah, no,
shades,
you're
yeah,
good.
normally.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's very good.
there's two.
Also,
of them
Miki save.
There's two of them that I've been looking at on Amazon that are pretty big screened. Because I have poor eyesight as it is, so I need a big enough screen to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. So.
Yeah, so the tablet that I draw on is not. I think for the most part, most of you know this because you bought the computer that I'm using. But
Yeah.
I was just throwing that out there, But for anybody who I guess maybe watching that ever wondered, the tablet that I'm using is not a screen, like draw on the screen kind of tablet. It is an actual like separate item from the screen. So I am simultaneously drawing on this pad while looking at the screen. So it takes a lot of getting familiar and getting used to like where I'm touching and where I'm putting like the pen down, like familiarity kind of type type deal. But I mean, I personally love this style of tablet. I've been practicing a little bit more with the Surface Pro on the touch style, and I like that too. But I feel like I'd probably have to have a bigger screen to truly appreciate it. Why use computer when you can engrave fan art into stuff? You know, fucking right, man. That's true.
No, that's the ultimate. You can't undo things.
Yeah, seriously.
Once you've etched something into stone, it's there. It's fucking just there. At least with paint, especially acrylic paint, if you have water, you can use water to, like, you know, if you mess up, as long as it hasn't, like, had a lot of time to dry, you can just erase that shit with just water. So.
And see, you know, the best part is, like, I'm just imagining Mac giving Jin endless amounts of shit for the way he handles vehicles, because Jin would be super hard on vehicles in the name of getting the mission complete.
He is the survivor action man. That means everything else has to not survive.
One, he did post it on the PhatDog server. He just posted it in PhatDog.
Oh, all right. I'll post it. Okay. All right. I'll post it in art.
Better aviators.
I will post it in art. Here you go, guys.
You don't have to, Tony.
That's too bad. I already did it.
Well, you have
some aviators
in art.
Yeah.
In fact, only.
Hey,
Yeah, in art.
we do not art shame here.
Nope.
We do not. It's beautiful. Share. Be proud
all
of it.
All art is subjective, and you know. But all art is beautiful.
As the artist, it's not.
It's beautiful. Shut up.
See, the artist is the only person who's not allowed to say it's not. I'm just saying.
But it is beautiful.
God damn it, Angel. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Shut up. They're pink? Oh, they're just a nitro booster. That's why.
That's weird.
Oh, thank you, Angel.
No,
I think
but,
I've got.
I
I think I got the shape of them down pretty good.
You do.
Like.
Oh, I copied pictures into PhatDog only.
Did you? Oh, hey,
One of them.
you did.
One of them is of Tom Cruise. I'm not a big.
You don't have to use
no
the Tom
complaints
Cruise
there.
one.
You know, just saying. No complaints.
Have you been
You can
using
use the
your beard?
I have.
What the fuck?
let me just remove that. There we
This
go.
motherfucker has been using my hairbrush to scratch his fucking face with. What the fuck?
It's brushing the beard.
Yeah, but you're getting your fucking face oil in my fucking hairbrush, dude.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, you know what, Angel? You want to send me a picture? I want to see a picture of you. Send me a picture of you. That is totally fine. I love seeing the beautiful faces of all you babies.
But mine's the most important, right?
Yes. No hesitation.
Wait, what?
Oh, dude, my brush is like all greasy.
Sorry.
He actually sounded like really apologetic just now.
Because he was using my brush to scratch his face with,
His
and now
face.
all the bristles are greasy. Oh, Juan's wanting to know when you're.
Miki.
when-
Also Miki save.
I did. I saved recently-ish. I did it
But
again.
Juan wants to know when me and your wedding is.
Oh, behind
Behind the waffle.
No, it's behind Waffle House, and they're wanting to know when. When is
The
it happening?
Casa de Waffle.
Well, it would have to be after the whole quarantine and all that.
after
so.
COVID. If somebody makes it,
Speaking of,
so there's a video of I don't know if anybody knows who Davey 504 is.
I fucking love Davey 504.
Bruh, same. Davey 504 and the
That's
dude
right.
are lifeblood right now. But So Davey 504, a friend of his, made like a fake wedding, and I mean it's actually a pretty damn good edit to my surprise, and it's just
Oh
like
yeah, no, I remember that video. That was
like
hilarious.
their faces pasted over. Somebody
Uh-huh.
needs to do that for me and Chibi.
So that's what Angel looks like.
Oh.
Yes! Let us see.
You looking fabulous.
Let us see.
Though that needs to be in
Wait, where
ship
is it?
posting than art.
Oh, it's an art? I mean, maybe they're a work of art. I'm just saying.
I mean, everyone is, but you know, only drawn art.
Looking fat.
I mean, you are. Like, that is fair.
Why are you looking so fucking fly in a suit right now? What is happening?
He's just flexing.
Just fucking flexing.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, I have to duck out. I have work in the morning.
I have to go sit at a desk for tomorrow.
Yep, I have work in the morning, so I gotta duck out.
And I gotta go since my mom's leaving tomorrow, so I want to try to spend more time with her.
I work for me, and I can take as many naps as I want. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
fire
guys.
All right.
It was fun being in the stream.
Yes.
Thank you for the people who joined when we were afraid that we wouldn't make it. Even though now that we're here, so I feel like I don't feel like I wasted your time, but at the same time, though, I feel like I probably didn't need to bug them about this.
I mean, it was fun being in the call. I do need to go myself, but it was fun being in here with you guys and listening to you.
Well, good. I'm at least glad that it was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. If you ever see that you are free and would like to join again, I absolutely would, of course, love to have you once more. Maybe bringing you on as the guest of the night so that we can get a little more questions in.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just let me know.
Yeah, of course. Roman, I feel like you've got to be dying, my dude. It's got to, like, you're, what, 6 hours ahead? It's got to be late.
It's 3 a.m.
Late when it's morning.
You know, one of these days, Miki, we're going to have to sit down so we can hash out my commission.
I mean,
one of these days.
You and Fel both owe me a sit down. Yeah, I'm calling you out, Fel. I don't know if you're still listening, but I'm calling you out.
And I wish I had.
Fel needs to be called out all the time.
Every time.
I'll give you all the info you want. I just need the money to commission you.
I mean, that's.
I'll tell you what. Anytime between 2 and 10 p.m. Eastern.
2 and 10 p.m.
I guess I need to really start making that.
Between 1 and 9 Central.
So, dude, wait! The only reason I'm gonna start making, doing an OnlyFans is so that I can commission Miki for art.
I mean,
all my proceeds end up just going.
And then you get it done, right? And then so the whole shtick of it is once you get the commission art done, you then have you dress your feet up to resemble the art and put them next to it and take the next picture. There you go.
What? How would I do that?
I don't know, but it would be a niche that no one else has filled.
You just paint your feet.
Paint my feet.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I don't know. I
doll them up for a night on the town.
See if I can't.
This conversation's reached new territories. I just want you guys to know.
Say again, Miki?
I said this conversation has reached new territories. I just want you guys to know that.
But Chibi, Miki will be donating for that OnlyFans.
Shit, don't call me out like that. Damn.
I mean, if it gets to the point, y'all could just donate back and forth to each other. Then you're basically just throwing around the exact same money.
Actually, less money because
Super chat. No, you're not.
Oh yeah, because a third party taking out their shtick.
Yeah, fuck a whole lot of that.
Oh, you're too.
Think of it as
anyway. Good night.
Bye. Have a good night, Tony.
Have a good time.
Last and who else is leaving?
Tony and
Tony. Okay, bye.
Oh, Rick's leaving too. Oh,
I see. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure somebody else said they were going.
I know.
I wanted to play Among Us with Rick tonight.
Wait, what?
I wanted to play Among Us with Rick later.
Aw, dang.
All right, one
Well,
of the guys.
Nuke, you still got me.
See y'all.
I do still have you.
Bye, Joey.
See, Miki, the thing of it is, Miki, is that you would just be getting those picks for free.
Oh shit. Okay.
You,
All right.
You'd be the only one getting it for free. So
I'm standing right here.
you
Damn.
I'm just saying, out of everyone like online, she'd be getting it for free.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
And let everybody know I'm getting it for free. Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone.
There you go. Nuke. Well timed. Well timed.
Well timed.
Nuke did the
thing. I did the thing.
Boom. Boom.
We can't talk about it, apparently.
Yeah, the thing that can't be talked about for fear of people being like, that violates community guidelines.
All right.
Oh, that noise.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Right.
Good night.
Good night.
I think I have a strong idea of what it actually is now.
Oh, Nuke, you cheeky rapscallion.
It's like my favorite sound effect.
I'm well aware you played it a lot last night during Among.
That was completely accidental.
I'm calling bullshit.
Well,
That's sus as fuck.
I forgot to close SoundPad, and it's queued up. Like
My favorite one is the one where you were the imposter. You accidentally
Was
played that
like
sound, and we
that?
voted you off because of it.
I would have gotten away with it.
But the sound gave away your intent.
And actually, no, I was innocent that round.
Oh right, I forgot.
Yeah.
You were.
Oh.
I have a bad memory if that's not apparent by now.
Yeah, no, I've played Among Us with you. I know.
Oh, speaking, people are already coming up with hilarious alternative game modes for it. I remember Miki was talking something about the imposter vision being really low. Were you actually?
Oh, hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I came to that conversation, I probably took your hide and seek thing and thought you meant the normal game because I didn't know it because I showed up right at the end of the conversation.
Oh yeah.
All right, so yeah, a lot of things make a lot more sense now. On like, I heard something about 0.25, and I'm like, what? How good is the imposter to be like blind? No, you're talking about hide and seek.
Hide and seek. So there's another game mode that
What?
we recently discovered, and it's there's two of them. It's the color game and the pronoun game.
I like the color
Who the
game.
hell is Tony Super Sus?
Wraith.
Oh, I was like, did he come? I was like, did Anthony come back when he changed his name to like Sus to annoy me?
Oh.
No, it's Wraith. Hi, Wraith.
Okay, so
You can't stop me.
Okay.
I'm glad you said something because I was about to hit crickets and
I was alarmed. There was no sound. I was like, what? Who has just jumped into this chat?
Anyways, we were talking about Among Us.
Yes. So
Yes.
the color game is where
Amongst us.
Amongst who? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What? All right. So the color game is like where you go in, you name yourself a color, and then you pick a different color. So like if my person's color is purple, my name is pink. But when you're going through the game, you can't say, "Oh, the color
You
pink,"
can't say the color of
or
the person.
the name purple. You can't say that. All you can say, you have to pick one or the other, and you have to go, "Pink did it. I saw them in electrical. Pink did it," and then they have to figure out who you're talking about. And it's
Well, darn.
absolute and pure chaos.
It's so much
that
fun.
is an actual game mode on something that I was going to do for free. I was just going to find somebody I didn't like and change my name to their color.
Damn. The other one is the pronouns game. So you like name yourself, and like everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
It's an Abbott and Costello skit, is what it is.
Who's on first?
Who's on first?
What?
Yeah. It's an Abbott and Costello round, is what it is. You know, who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know. Who's on third?
Correct.
Today's pitching to tomorrow.
Hi.
Oh, I always remembered the bases. I never can remember what was after the bases. Yeah,
I can't remember outfield or
Today's pitching to tomorrow.
pitcher or the catcher.
Who's on first? What's on second?
I don't know who's on third.
Tomorrow, I don't know, is shortstop.
What the fuck are you guys
No,
talking
I don't know
about?
I don't know who's on third.
Abbott and Costello.
She doesn't know who's on first.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
Ethan, you need to go, when you're done with this, go Google who's on first and then just watch it. It is a classic comedy skit.
I'm gonna send
Classic
it.
comedy, peak comedy.
Okay.
No, I think the shortstop was fuck.
I thought the pitcher was tomorrow because like when he's
Pitcher-
who's gonna pitch tomorrow.
No, it's
No, I need him to
today.
pitch
It's
today.
pitching to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today pitches tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow's like the catch.
The catcher.
Wait a minute, Wraith, did you
Outfield-
just ask what we're drawing? Do you not know?
I just got here.
Sorry,
you,
this was
bud.
more important question. We're drawing you!
Oh my. Oh my.
Yes, this is the patron thing that you signed up for.
Yeah! You asked
We
for
need-
this!
That's what it was.
I mean, you expect me to know these things? I just randomly get messaged and it's like, oh, I don't know what this is all about.
Probably have like 50,000 messages about we need a name because we went into complete anarchy mode because we didn't have a name for the character.
Very true.
I mean, that sounds like what should be happening anytime it involves anything having to do with me.
Well, at the moment, the character apparently is super defensive about giving out their name, and they're just known as the mechanic. So that might
we have a name.
And they're
might
Russian.
stick no matter what.
Very, very important note there. They have the Russian accent, so it is assumed that they are Russian.
Yes, Tony told me that not only am now I Russian, by the way, I must insist on the whole shades thing. Shades. Always shades.
Yeah, that was... I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Character quality. How to describe them in one word? Shades.
Meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is my personality.
So he's just going to be like the cacat. Like they're gonna try and take his shades off in one episode, and there's just gonna be another pair of shades under his shades.
We joked about that.
So like Baby Driver style, he just keeps extra shades in his pockets.
Just like Kakashi, it's just shades under shades.
Or Baby Driver style,
Yes.
somebody takes the shades off, he pulls another pair out of his pocket.
Have a good
He's
night,
he's
I love
he's
Bunny.
sleeping in his cot shades.
Morning shades, noon
Stargazing shades.
Fucking
100%. Shades are not a fashion statement. Shades are a way of life.
Oh, he needs to say that. Dark on! He needs to say that.
For the record, Tony asked me, and I have approved the name that he
So
sent
what's the
me.
line?
The line is that... what was it? Shades...
Shades are not. Oh God, what did I just say?
right? I fucked that. Like,
Shades
are not a fashion statement. They're a way of life.
Imagine that in a Russian accent.
And that's also fine because we're streaming, so I have it like recorded. We're good. Yeah, I'll work it in.
Yes.
Isn't it great to just be in the call with the writer?
Huh?
Isn't it great to just be in the call with the writer and go, "Hey, this needs to be a line," and then I turn around and go, "Okay."
Yeah.
Well, it's canon.
Yeah. Agreed. I think it's great. Fantastic. Phenomenal.
Yeah. To be fair, I was actually trying to figure out how to work in somebody for just like it's the middle of the night inside, shades on. What are you doing? So now I have a character that fulfills that stupid joke I want. So thanks.
Well, I mean, you could have him with like a blowtorch and be like, lighting shit on fire. What are you doing?
No. He needs to.
Have
He
no
needs to be
excuse.
like driving a car in the middle of the night with his shades on, just like Dark Undead, because he's insane.
I can't help you
By
there.
the way,
Can't help you on that one.
Now I'm just imagining the fucking iCarly skit. Just someone sees him wearing shades at night. What do you have there? It's smoothie.
A smoothie. It's a smoothie. Yes.
He just shouldn't even acknowledge what the problem is. Like, just like, what do
There
you
is
mean?
no problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Shades are life.
Well, also your shades are an augmented reality system as well.
like I don't understand the problem.
So what you're saying is my shades allow me to see past the Matrix. I love this.
Or hey,
am I seeing into the Matrix?
Darkon, hear me out. He's actually blind, and the shades are what allow him to see.
A little extreme, possibly possible, but I don't want to make a thing unless it's actually going to be like a relevant thing to have.
That's fair. Shades are parasites.
Just
I swear.
Another 4-coma idea. They're just wondering what's behind the shades, and people are like, "I know what's behind the shades." What? The Ark of the Covenant. Just an image of him lowering the shade, someone's face fucking melting off.
You know what? I may.
I think it's better than
You have
just
now
leave it where
prompted
you
me
never
to make
get.
like
Oh, you know what? The one time
just make a meme template.
The one time you get to see him take off his shades, you can't actually see his face when he takes them off.
Agreed.
Just like Goblin Slayer.
It's like
I was gonna say Goblin Slayer.
cut away. Yes, agreed. We save it all the way up to like a really long term point from now, and then it's like something's very. Actually, Darkon, I can't say it on stream, but I know exactly when it should happen. I know exactly when it should happen.
He's working on a thing. The thing blows up in his face, and his shades are all ruined. But his entire face is blacked out, so you still can't see.
All right, chill. I'm gonna duck out.
This is the fucking Kakashi with.
Have a good night, guys.
He is the Kakashi of this. So has Tony told you what I agreed to the name of, or do I need to like use my words and like speak it?
Use words and speak the thing.
But speaking is hard. Words is bad.
If you don't want to speak it, you can type it in PhatDog only.
Yeah, I'll do that because I don't feel like
tell
using
me.
words. There, words. I did the thing.
Oh wow, that's very
doesn't-
interesting.
How dark is that,
Yeah.
Darkon? But
I read it.
I know.
You are now thinking like the more you're hanging out with us, the more that you realize like you get the tone that Czech is going to be the majority of the time, and I love it.
Oh no, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I was already there. I like hurting
But
people.
I don't get to see what it is you just typed.
Nobody gets to know.
You'll get to find out when it comes out.
I signed the disclosure.
How dare. How dare. Oh well.
Like, I legally can't tell you. Or they can sue me.
I signed the
Yeah, that is
NDA.
actually part of the NDA. He's correct.
Mm-hmm. All the executive producers have signed the NDA.
Yeah, but all the viewers haven't.
The viewers have not. You are correct.
I know. I'm never.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Whoa.
Oh, I just realized the music paused. Why didn't you
God
guys
damn
tell
it,
me
Mel.
this sooner?
I didn't know. I
Because
have it muted.
I have it muted because if I have both things playing at
I
once,
know.
it's so bad. I've tried.
I know.
I can't stand listening to my voice. Thank you very much.
Yes, Jared, he has infinite shades. He takes the shades off for another pair of shades.
Yes, this was already the joke I made. That was literally the joke I made when I first sent the picture to
Welcome back,
Miki.
Oh.
So it's a thing, and
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
everything. There is always need for more shade.
I feel like he just said something really epic and we all just missed it, and I'm kind of
Yeah. Always need for more shade.
There is always a need.
Don't throw shade at me, man.
But everyone needs shades. You must catch.
I don't think you heard what I said.
I heard that you said that for me to not throw shade at you. You need to catch the shades. Everyone must wear shades.
So when do we
Shades
get
are
low
love.
shade?
Shades are life. And shades make you infinitely cooler.
Well, that doesn't make sense, actually. But fuck it, I don't want to draw that shape again.
Goes all fucking Kingsman with it. Shades make the
What
man.
effort, so don't care. Somewhere, somehow, there is a bolt that is of that shape on the interior.
It's a proprietary bolt, and yeah.
Actually, yeah, just make it square, and like I've actually seen very interesting, peculiar things that are for that.
Proprietary heads are a pain in the ass. I got a buddy who actually makes bits for proprietary heads.
I just realized exactly how long this stream has been going on, and I showed up so late.
Well, to your benefit, we didn't start really drawing this character until maybe
we started just
like
over an hour and a half ago.
Also, Juan, why you gotta call me out like that? My whole ass life.
About an hour and a half ago, Miki. It looks like.
About an hour and a half. That sounds right. But
About
shit.
hour.
Juan's reduced me to a basic bitch.
Almost exact.
Sorry, almost exactly what?
Oh wow, Juan!
Almost exactly an hour and a half now.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That jives.
Yep.
I know though, right? Like, damn, Juan. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't even think I realized I did that. You pointed out that whenever somebody says Miki save, I get mad, but if she gets a compliment and she saw aw and saves without screaming. I'm conditioned.
I mean, I promise you that I will not tell you to save anything.
Well, come on, Angel. Get in here.
Because I like to live dangerously.
Oh, Lord. I actually don't like to live dangerously. I just kind of do it on accident.
I just like to live.
Accident.
I mean, that's a whole ass mood, you know?
On purposely accident, yes.
Yes. On purposefully accident. Yeah, but anyways, Angel executive producers are welcome onto this call, of course, as long as you are respectful and no.
Wait,
no.
Shit.
No, Gavin. I will not delete. Because then I'd have to start it over, and Tony might be pretty upset. Also,
I already promised
Jared, that's
that
a
I
whole
wouldn't be
ass
upset
endeavor.
because I like to live dangerous.
What? Who?
Who?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
Why?
I'm perpetually
Don't worry, it's
confused.
just the voice in your head. It's just the terrifying voice in your head that is Wraith.
That is terrifying. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
Yes,
Just ask Newt.
it is supposed to be welding gloves. Does it look like welding gloves? Did I do it right? If I didn't, that's kind of a too bad sort of situation, because they draw on now.
Should have brought it up sooner.
I like them. They look like welding gloves to me.
Mickey delete all saves live on the edge. Well, if me deleting artwork would save somebody's life, I would do it in a heartbeat, because there is no.
I think that no. I think that's supposed to be live.
Live on the edge.
Live on the
Don't
edge.
do all of your artwork without saving at all ever. I
You know,
think
the
is
English
the purpose.
language fucking sucks.
No,
Yeah, this is a fact.
Buffalo,
Are you
Buffalo.
Still saved live on the edge.
I mean, I'm just saying, because I read it as live, because that
It
is
is-
also the word for live.
It is
Instead
live.
of
They spelled it
live.
wrong.
English sucks, man.
English, it's
Oh,
why
no.
English is the hardest language to learn if you are not an English native speaker. It's also why English is the only language where even people who are supposed to be fluent because they've lived here their entire life can't fucking say it right.
And then you go to Newfoundland and they have their own entire variant of English that doesn't exist anywhere else, and it's 10 times faster.
What?
That sounds lovely.
What was it? What
And
was
terrifying.
it? Splitting the rocks means it's like extremely hot outside.
That sounds.
What's
like
the
a lot
temperature
of
out?
words.
Temperature outside? Rocks. Wow, damn. Well, no, it wouldn't be wow, damn. It would be go on, boy.
But wait, how is that faster? Go on, boys. More words and phonetically longer than saying, oh damn.
Damn.
Because damn's a swear word. You can do that.
English is stupid, and the
But
local
swears are like 90% of my vocabulary. You can't do this to me.
Also say.
I thought the counter argument was supposed to be they're sailors. What do you mean they don't swear?
Yeah.
No. You can't do this to me. You can't tell me I'm not allowed to swear.
They tried to do that to me whenever I was in the Navy, and then they were like, and then that rule got redacted like 3 weeks later. That
you
can't.
What? How do you fucking live as a sailor and not be able to curse? The coined phrase is literally that you curse like a sailor.
literally 2 weeks after the nav admin came out, there was another nav admin that said, "Please disregard that one."
Somebody was just being salty as fuck.
Yeah, MikPon. MikPon was being salty as fuck because he wanted to make a a more professional Navy, and then we were like, "No, fuck that."
We like our curse words.
We like our curse words, and we also like our tattoos. And then a year and a half later, they came out with
Oh,
a nav
wow.
admin that said that that we can actually have full sleeve tattoos. That was after I got out, but so I couldn't have full sleeves.
One, I have no idea how much you'd have to like quote me a figure before I'd be able to even tell you if that's even physically possible.
So
That sounds
I'll do it
really
while I'm
fucking
doing my
challenging. God damn it! I can't even do it right when we're discussing me not swearing.
I'll do it in a live stream the entire week. Just give me a price.
Oh, I already know my figure. I just don't know if you can afford it.
I'm up for
I don't
I'll give
know.
you one free fitty.
Nah.
Make it 100 and we got a deal.
100 to not curse. Man, for $100, I definitely would not be motivated enough to not curse.
I
know, right?
I'll do you one better. I'll do 5,000 for a month.
Jesus.
I would get all of that money for free.
Okay, but to be fair, that doesn't sound like a challenge for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's my point.
Darkon, you, I feel like, would have an easier time than me, who literally drops an F-bomb every, like,
Can you
30
can you
seconds.
send me over an agreement and I'll sign it, and I need to see the money in an escrow account. And I will live stream my entire month for $5, no cursing.
Nobody pointed out that I would take the money for free.
No, I heard. And it took me a second to process what you were saying.
I didn't.
I don't get it.
I don't want to say it the
I
way
can't
that
get money if it's free.
Yes, you can.
So, Juan, are you saying $50 just in general for me not to swear for a week?
I can't
Or
believe
is that
this is a whole ass conversation right now.
I don't know who's thinking that, that's enough to motivate me not to swear, or that I won't just drop off the face of the planet just to get free money.
Yeah, there's the trick. I'd be like, oh, I just don't have to talk for a month. I'll work around this.
Oh wait, is that on the table? I could whole ass do
Let me
that.
put it this way. I could drop off the face of the planet for a week and no one would notice. Except, if I'm on leave. If I go on leave, I could drop off the face of the planet and no one, period, would notice.
I'd notice.
Nah, dude.
That's good. I'm not even here most of the time.
And I noticed that.
For real though, if not talking is on the table, yeah, I'll up my figure, and that'll be the easiest month of my life. I already don't talk to anyone when I go out. Like it's a pain for people who take my order at restaurants. But I'll go to Publix. I will not say anything to any of the grocers. They're like, "Can I help you?" I'll just nod and I'll keep moving. Like I already do that.
Look, it would be real simple for me, and at the same time impossible for me. Because if I have to deal with stupid people, I might be cursing to myself, and I'm too honest to be like, yeah, no, I definitely didn't curse at all this past week when, I was cursing up a storm at some idiot.
Why would you vocalize?
Because he's
Because
too honest.
vocalizing is something that keeps me calm.
It keeps me from slicing people's necks.
It keeps me from slicing
For
people.
crying out loud, I say curse words after I sneeze. You guys really think that I would be able to handle doing it just in my normal day? Absolutely not.
Bye, Gavin. Have a good night.
Bye, Gavin.
Bye.
Thank you
I don't
for
know who you
joining.
are, but bye. I don't know who it is. Let's be honest here.
So I got some terrible news earlier.
Oh?
My friend has the Rona.
Oh dear.
Have you been into contact with them?
I have not. However, it does make me extra sad because she was supposed to be my date for my sister's wedding this week.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oof.
So now I gotta find a secondary backup because that's a $60 plate.
Oof. Shit, for a $60 meal, man. I'm just saying. But also, I don't like going outside. It's a whole ass fucking life. Like that's just my life now. I just don't go outside.
If I could live that way, I would.
I mean, so thankfully, like my day job allows me to work from home. Like we're pretty much on permanent work from home until said otherwise. And I'm really honestly, I'm so thankful to my company that they are still taking this very seriously, and their and they make sure that we as employees know that our safety and our health is their top priority, and that it's just, that means the world to me. But yeah, so like I pretty much, I only go outside when I need groceries or like I need to get something. I recently have started to go back out to see my hairstylist and my nail person, because they have like very strict policies still in place. Even though they've lifted like mask mandates in that area, they still like really adhere. And I finally found myself like comfortable enough to do that. But yeah, other than that, am going out to celebrate a friend's wedding. Their engagement, actually, not wedding, this weekend. And it'll be like the first time that I've really kind of majorly gone out with like a group of people this entire time. I'll probably cry because of the social interaction. Like happy tears, because I'm a social person. I like, if anybody ever meets me, they will understand that I thrive off of socialness, but I'm literally the epitome of an introverted extrovert. When I'm at home and I'm inside, yeah, I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. But if you make me go somewhere, and I make myself go somewhere, and then I'm out, I'm literally feeding off of people's energy and feeding it right back to them, because I am a very energetic person. So I don't know how that derailed into a conversation about me. I'm selfish. You guys.
I mean, it is your stream. You can do what you want.
You're really similar to me. The only difference is I just have a really big tank, and I will run out, and when I run out, it gets bad.
Yeah, that's mood. Also, like when I hit that social low, which thankfully I think I've managed to prevent myself from doing, it turns into like depressive spiral. So I do work very, very hard to avoid getting myself to that extent. Yeah, for sure. What's going on here? Is that right? Okay, with this, I think the line art is done. Hang on. That line bothered me. Oh, no, I got the elbow. Still got the elbow.
Alright, it's a little late and I gotta work tomorrow, so I might hop off, guys.
Yeah, as soon as this line art's done, I would say the stream probably would be a good place to stop it, since it's getting late for me too, and I don't necessarily want to start coloring when I know that I'm about to have to go to bed anyways. So we'll do that. We're gonna make the little eyebrow crease there. We're gonna save because that's important. Or something.
Yes, saving is important. At least chat seems to think so.
Yes. The shoes look fine. Boop.
Boop.
All right.
No.
Yeah. I think I like this. I'm down for
Oh, I get.
Wraith, you're the final decider here. Wraith, did they leave?
Wraith? No, he's still on the call. He's muted. But he's still on the call.
Maybe they poofed for a second.
I just sent him a message that said, "Hey, Miki's talking to you."
Oh, okay. I mean, that works. I was actually sending Tony an image of the finished liner. Well, I mean, with that being said, considering that it always usually takes us like 15 to 20 minutes on any given day to actually wind down the stream and get to a placement where we're all comfortable, turning it off.
I mean, normally we have a lot more people in here, though, too.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. I feel like a lot of people...
Sorry about that. I was in the bathroom. I just got message that somebody was talking to me. Yes, what conversation?
No, well,
I'm
apologies
sorry that
for...
I need you to freaking head, Nuke.
Look, you were just muted, and like we were trying to get your attention, and I thought the best way to do it would just be to send you a message and said, "Hey, Miki's talking to you."
Yeah,
I mean, it worked.
I like it. I do like it though. I just meant live. You are correct, it worked. I'm still judging you.
You can judge me all you want.
I died. Okay.
My job.
So Wraith, what we were trying to converse to you is just to I see a little piece that I need to fix, but was just to whoop, that's not fixing it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure deleting the line does not count as fixing.
It's fixing
it's not
something.
It's not there.
Depends on what line we're cutting.
I mean, not this one. But, so I just, like, of course, at the end of the day, one of the important things to me is that the producer that these characters are envisioned after is happy with the overall outcome. So, with that being said, I'd ask from you to take a gander and let me know if there are any changes.
I like it.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine him snarking at Nuke and Rick.
There would be so much snarking from this character.
Oh,
I'm already excited.
I love it because, you know, it's me we're talking about. If there's not snark off of a character based off of me, we're not doing things right. Also, yes, I realize he's going to be a minor character in the background and all this. Shades are love, shades are life, and no, it's not a fucking fashion statement. It's a goddamn way of life.
Yeah.
That is all.
Yes.
That's fair.
Miki asked Darkon. Darkon! Are you still awake? Still alive?
Oh yeah.
Hanging in
It's
there?
only 10 minutes to 9.
Yeah. So Juan asks, Ocarina of Time Randomizer, when will you finish?
Never.
Which one?
This is why I have to.
So there's a chronic thing that keeps happening with our specifically the multi-world randomizers. That thing, the one that we're on, is in active development. A lot of the times, like, we would have like the time to sit down and get Anthony and I to do one like once a month or less, and then life would make us have to do other things for a very long time. Then by the time we get back to it, the whole program's updated and everything just starts breaking amongst other things. So we've finished some randomizers, and we've also gotten to the point where certain randomizer save files became outdated and thus didn't work anymore. So the better question would be, when would you start the next one and make the next attempt at it? And very soon. We've been talking about it pretty much every other day when we would do another randomizer. So that's the best answer that I can give you in the moment.
Good answer. All right. So with that being said, we have the executive producer sign off. Darkon, I'm assuming that as the writer, editorial, pretty much everything else person, that you've got nothing further to add here. So with that being said, I think that this is gonna call it. For the 12 of you who are still watching, thank you so much for hanging in here. You know, you guys really make my night. You make my day. You make like my entire year just by coming in and showing your support for these streams and joining us while we you know, shoot the shit and get these characters grinded out. I'm very excited to excuse me. So excited, I'm choking. I'm very excited to work with you guys when we do get around, so probably not next stream, but the one after that, where we either work to create an OC or do a draw in your style. So again, please check out the announcement section and submit your vote for what you would like to see the most. Thank you, Angel.
Oh, that's because it's like a super old channel, and we had to manually be added to it. We'll let Tony know next time.
I don't care if piracy is profitable.
Fair. Let's insert Rick here. I don't care if piracy is profitable. I'm not taking. But yes, again, thank you very much. I look forward to, working with you guys, whether it be creating an OC with all of you together or doing a draw in your style, which is where I take your submitted art pieces and I draw in my style. There are, of course, some other options that could still turn out and beat it out, like a draw with me Bob Ross style, ironically enough. So just go there, smash on your votes, and let me know what you want to see. I definitely do want to take a big shout out to Roman, who joined us today. He's not with us at this point because it is very late in the UK at this point in time. He's probably getting close on to 4 a.m. Poor guy who hung in here for so long.
A long time.
Long time. I cannot believe that he went that long. So definitely a big shout out to him. Check out, he's got a Webtoons contest comic that he worked on. So that link is in the description, as well as the link to my personal pages. So if you guys want to kind of keep up with that, follow that, go for it. If you aren't already subscribed to Fat Dog Gaming Channel, definitely recommend it. It's where we have PDW, where you get to watch all of our favorite fat dogs fight and wrestle to see who comes out on top. And as a matter of fact, have a character myself, and you can too if you do a $10 Patreon. You can request to make your own character and see them fight on PDW. So
I think everyone on the call right now has a character. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody in the call right now has a character. Join our Discord to find out what's going on, what's coming up. If you want to see voice actor opportunities or upcoming projects, the Discord is the place to be. It also gives you the opportunity to speak with your favorite fat dogs directly, and just have a forum where you guys can nerd out and all feel comfortable and safe. Did I forget anything? I think I hit all the promotional stuff for good lord.
The Twitter and Facebooks.
Yes, and also if you do feel so inclined to follow the Twitter and Facebooks as well, we also do post significant updates there. So we've got all of the channels and all of the pages. So those are all in the those are all in the doobly-doo or below the video. Thank you. Just, again, thank you so much for joining in here and watching, and thank you guys too to our executive producers and our fellow fat dogs for joining in. I know some of them had to drop off early, but once more cannot vocalize my appreciation enough for you guys coming in here and making sure that I'm not just dead air.
Anytime. You know that.
Thank you. All right, you guys, stay beautiful. Have a wonderful night, a good day wherever you are, and I hope your week is fantastic. Thank you so much for joining.